back pocket here.
All
like,
right,
yeah.
let's do this.
Giggity, giggity.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I just think they have better bud for either a cheaper price or the same price.
Yeah,
But-
honestly, I kind of agree because I think King of Buds has been my favorite so far. Yeah, Herb's got some good deals, but I feel like King's just got better quality.
And let's say you go from that daily ounce that's
For the price.
$80-something, and after tax it's like $100. You go up one tier and it's like you get a $100 ounce and it comes to like $130. It's some quality bud, like some really good quality bud, like this or better.
I go for like the shelf down from the top shelf though. Like that's
Like $2.10 an ounce.
not an herb. An herb is fucking like 140.
I don't like how Herb doesn't.
175 is their top shelf. 140 is their step below. That's what I do.
Also, like I feel like they should have not stopped, like doing the max. They still do the max out bags, but they don't advertise it anymore. Like you try to go to their website and look at max out bags, they don't do it unless you go in store and you see it.
Yeah, but you don't ever get to look at what was in the max out bags anyway. They just
Well,
tell you
they
how much
at least
weight
told
got,
you.
and that's it.
They at least told you what the bud was.
It was probably different at different times, though. I would say it probably wasn't just strictly.
Because that's what I used to do all the time. I'd go to the Herb website, see if they have a max out bag, and see the percentage, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go grab that today.
Yeah.
You ain't watched none of these fights?
Nope.
I will have to
Well,
say.
I've seen this one and the next one because I watched
This
those
one's
two
not
earlier.
really that great.
I
I
will
thought
have to
this was
say.
a pretty good fight.
Herb has the better edible deals.
I don't even eat edibles anymore. I'm like immune to them.
But I agree with you. Like the only time I eat edibles is if I want to sleep the whole night through.
Dude, I eat an edible and I don't even get high. Like
It's a
it
different
don't
high.
even matter. No, not even a different high. Like it's just a not high.
That's because the edibles we used to eat before we went to the dispensary.
Ruined me. Yeah, it did. It did. Hey, them fucking,
You got that expectation.
them little chocolate bars. They fucking.
We should have just bought hundreds of those and just put them on.
I
in
did
the
buy
freezer.
hundreds of those.
Just put them in the
Bro,
freezer.
I-
Could you imagine opening up like a freezer and just
Well, that's what I did. I would buy them and I'd keep them in the freezer. And then, because I remember I was at a coffee shop then. I was working, fucking, I'd open. So I like wake up. I'd go to leave at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'd eat 2 squares and take 2 squares with me. And then right before we would open, I'd be fucked up. And I'd just eat 2 more and just be wrecked for an entire day at work. And then I did that every single day.
I'm glad I never went in there on
like,
those.
oh man, the first time I did, I like ate some when I went to work. And I remember somebody said something to me. They were laughing at me because I went upstairs to like make some cookie dough, and then I came down and they're like, "What the fuck happened to you?" And I was like, "Man."
As long as your body's not shutting down, like
It was. I remember. I don't remember her name. Give me a fucking Courtney's little sister.
the skinny one.
Give me a fucking rope nerds a fucking as a tip. The one day she come in, she got her drink. She's like, "Oh yeah, hold on."
I feel like I could have started dating her,
And she
but I
like
didn't.
came back and she's like, "Here." She's like, "I want to give you this for a tip." And I was like, "Shit, yeah." And that was like in a little time where I quit smoking. And
Those
I
are the
was
best
fucking,
tips.
Oh my god, I was so fucked up.
Edibles and weed are the best tips.
Man, the only thing I ever got offered cool as a tip as a delivery driver was some beer.
No titties or nothing?
Nah, sucks. Though, so you know how they always got the porn scenario where like
Yeah, you deliver pizza and a
the
chicken bites you in?
well, not just a chick, but the bachelorette parties going on.
Oh shit, that'd be even more awesome. I've never seen that one.
I walked into that, but it wasn't as cool as the porn makes it seem. Is at the Holiday Inn Express over by Catawba, obviously, and I went in there, and the room was like the door was decorated and said bachelorette party, and I was like, So I knock on the door, they open it, and dude, it's like 9 fat chicks, like not just pudgy
Some
like
abuse.
boom.
And then after Brandon walks in like, I got the pepperoni, whose butt I'm finna rub.
They only bought one pizza.
Dude, no, they had like 6. They had like 6 of them. Yeah, probably. But yeah, dude, like
Did they say something like you should hang out and party?
they kinda like giggled and insinuated it, and I was like, I got another delivery to make. I gotta get out of here. But dude, they had the fucking. It was like cliche, dude. There was a cake on the on the table, and the candles were dicks. They had the headbands on that had the dicks on springs. Like there was confetti
That's awesome.
dicks laying around the room.
I want to say I would, if they would have offered me money like $1,000, come in, do us. I would have been like, all right. But then like there's that moment where like, what if they don't get you horny enough to be like? That's so embarrassing. Like what if you don't pop a boner because they're all ugly and fat? Like this isn't my fault, guys. Like I ain't having no issues. It's like if you guys were all at least 30 pounds skinnier, like.
So one other time, I was, where Jem Beach is, right?
Yeah.
Do you know where Jem Beach is, Curtis?
Yeah.
I've never been in there, but I know where it's at.
Well, it wasn't in Jem Beach. It was a little. There's like a little.
Marina.
No, it's right next to Jem Beach. It's not the marina. There's like a little park, and then there's a gated condo community right next to it.
Okay.
But I delivered to a house there, and I knocked on the door, and the chick answered, and before she even said anything, before I even said anything, she goes, "Don't come through the doorway, or else you have to get naked." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, we're having a nude party in here. Anybody who walks in has to get naked." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, here's your pizza."
Okay, here's your pizza. I gotta go back to work.
Yeah.
She made that way more awkward than probably it had to be.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude.
she didn't say it right.
Yeah, dude. Like, what you want me to come back later? Dude, I swear to God, I seen the hottest chick I've ever seen in my entire life delivering pieces for Cameo.
What?
Oh, dude, this bitch was so hot. Like,
You've never left Ohio, right? Or you have?
what? No, yeah, I've been to Ohio. Yeah,
Outside Ohio, I said you've never left Ohio, right?
yeah, I've left Ohio.
I was just curious because sometimes people have like, all the hot chicks don't flock to Ohio. That's what,
I'm just saying. I didn't say they did. I'm just saying the hottest chick I've ever seen was.
Was it like celebrity? Like what kind of celebrities? Like,
If I had to compare her to a celebrity, Jennifer Aniston,
okay.
like that level, dude. and she didn't have any clothes on.
What?
She
Alright,
had
you just made it better
she
right
had
there.
a-
You just made it like 10
Yeah,
times better.
yeah,
Like,
she
you just said I delivered to a hot chick. Like
she had a blanket on. Well, I didn't finish my thought. You
Okay,
just.
okay. I was just wondering how hot she was.
Yeah, dude. Like. God damn, that was probably
Was she
my
hitting
favorite.
on you?
No,
She
definitely.
give you a big tip?
Yeah. She tipped me $15, dude. That was a good one. Yeah.
It's all those moments right there. It's like you get back in your car and you're like, why didn't she invite me inside? And it'd be like one of those porno videos.
Dude, that was like one of my favorite jobs, man.
I've tried to initiate one of those kind of scenarios. Like, hey, you need some help? And it's just like, they're usually like, yeah, no thank you. And it's like, what the fuck? You mean you totally made it like one of those situations. Like,
Kind of sounds like you might have made it one of those
you
situations.
tried to make it that situation, but they didn't make it that situation.
I don't know. Sometimes girls can give those eyes they don't mean to give. Like the
But that
eye
doesn't.
fuck?
That,
The eye
yes,
fuck?
but that
What
doesn't.
the fuck are you talking about, Ike? Not fuck me.
No, I think sometimes girls give you the I fuck you eyes, but at the same time, they will not initiate that type of situation because it's like they have a dude or something. It's like, yeah, I can I fuck the shit out of you, but you'll never get this.
Yeah,
So, of
but
course-
I mean, just because they I fuck you
But-
don't mean you
But
can
that
just
can
do
sit there and make
something back.
well, you know, there's no harm in asking. I mean,
No, that's true.
Look at that fucking skin flapping over top of that.
Yeah, dude.
That
That's
cut's nasty.
yeah.
I didn't
And
see the
you
cut
said
yet.
this wasn't a good one. Like, dude, I thought this was the best fight I saw, but I only saw 2 fights.
Dana White was talking about this fight because that mob sergeant guy was like crying because people talk about how he can't finish a fight and he can only win by decision, but every win that he's had is by decision. So like nobody's even saying anything wrong, and Dana's like, well, he didn't really like have anything to be mad about. He's like he won the fight. He's like, really, honestly, the only people who lost in this fight was the fans.
I mean, he was pretty much saying he ripped all the fans off.
Yeah, I mean it is. I mean it's kind of like I don't know.
Could you imagine, like-
for all the shit the dude talks, it is just kind of a letdown.
Could you
It's like
imagine?
a fucking Khabib, man. Just like smothers you with like wrestling and fucking like yeah, he's really really good, but he is not an exciting fighter. He's not somebody that you're like, oh, I want to watch you fight.
Yeah.
Like I have never once been like, I want to see this Khabib fight.
I have with Conor McGregor. That was the one fight.
I never
I
once
was-
wanted to watch a Conor McGregor fight other than when he
I
fought
wanted
Nate
to. I wanted to
Diaz.
see him get beat up. because he was talking so much
Yeah,
trash. And he was
honestly-
undefeated. Like I wanted to see that fight. Like
I wanted
I
to-
never wanted to watch Conor McGregor fight. I think he's just better. Like I'd rather.
I get
listen
what
to
you're
his
saying.
interviews.
Like,
I don't know.
I'm not saying I
never
like
really
Conor
listened to
McGregor,
him.
but at the same time, that fight, I was like,
I wanted to watch
Nah,
McGregor
I
Poirier
listen to
3
them up.
just because.
Oh, the shit talks. Yeah.
Well,
Or the Nate Diaz
and how the fucking second one went. Like I wanted to see like what was gonna happen.
and the Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor fight.
Yeah.
I was excited.
Well,
to see
that
that
one's
Conor
a
McGregor
given.
fight.
Well, that's a given because it's Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
I mean,
But at the same time, it's a Conor McGregor
greatest
fight.
ever
Like
do
I
it.
was excited. I was like, yeah, like I hope he beats his fucking ass, and he did.
He won that second fight too and got robbed.
Yeah, I agree.
Didn't they go all 5 rounds and it went to decision or something?
Yeah, McGregor won the decision. It should have been Nate though.
Yeah.
Nate definitely did better in that fight.
That's when they should have 2 panels of judges.
They judge it off of fucking blood, and Nate Diaz just gets bloodied so easy. So.
You think there should be more
'cause
than 3
all the
judges?
scar
You
tissue.
you hearing about Nate Diaz's next fight?
No.
No.
It's a rematch,
Who's he
but
gonna
it's in
fight?
boxing.
Oh,
Against
shit.
fucking Jorge.
Oh,
Oh
damn.
shit, he
Yeah.
gonna fucking box Masvidal?
I don't know if it's like actual boxing or if it's in bare knuckle boxing because there's been
I didn't know
rumors
where
of it in being in the bare knuckle boxing, and I would fucking watch the fuck out of that.
Yeah,
But I
dude.
would give that to Masvidal all day.
Oh,
Just
so-
'cause I feel like he'd split his shit early.
What did you think of this?
What, when he got kicked in the dick?
No,
No,
he
bleeding
didn't-
from the
Oh,
nose?
the knees? Those are legal.
Yeah, dude,
Those are
definitely.
legal. Because they even stated in the rules, you can't just put your hand on the ground to down yourself.
Yeah, that's legal. to
If
me.
you're down and your hand is on the ground and you're trying to get up, you're down. But if you're just standing there and you place your hand on the ground, that doesn't make you down.
Maybe an
Yeah.
elbow, like if both elbows maybe would have been on the ground, that's more like
Yeah,
more
like if you have a weight point on that hand, not extending your hand
Now,
to
what
touch
about to
the
the ear?
ground so you don't get kneed.
Now, what
See, and what I had an issue with is if you watch it, every single time it connected, his hand wasn't on the mat.
But the reason his hand wasn't on the mat is because, like,
You
it
get-
actually
you get-
is. It is. Like, his hand is on the mat, the knee hits him, and he pulls him up as his knee's hitting him. So he's pulling his hand up with the knees. But regardless of that, you can't extend
It was
your arm
legal.
to touch the ground and call yourself down. You're standing. All your weight is on your legs. You're just bent over touching the ground.
Mhm.
So he doesn't knee you in the head. Nah.
Yeah, see, I thought
Don't be a bitch.
Dominic Cruz had it right, and DC's sitting there like, those were illegal. Like, shut up,
Shut
DC.
up, DC. You are
Oh,
wrong.
goddamn, dude. DC pisses me off sometimes, man.
Yeah, that I absolutely agree with Dominic Cruz on that.
Yeah.
I don't know, that mobster just looks like a fucking piece of shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just one of the people. I just don't
Can
like
you imagine
him.
if the fight card was so bad, Dana White came out after the card and was like, "I'm sorry, everybody, I'm giving your money back." He'd never
Yeah,
do
that
it.
never
But,
Oh, yeah.
no, it would never happen.
He-
Of course, it never happened, but that'd be funny.
He might come out with an apology for a shitty card, but he ain't giving nobody's money back. He'd just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry you had to pay to see that piece of shit." I didn't. Who did you think was gonna win this fight?
Evlaev.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Arnold Allen was gonna win.
No, I see him being just like a fucking the new fucking Khabib, like a fucking Islam Makhachev Khabib type, just really good, smother you with wrestling, boring as fuck, can't get beat. That's how I see him. I don't know, just
I didn't see him do all that well though.
yeah, I mean,
He
Is he
gets
from
beat.
Russia,
That's
too?
because
He gets beat up.
that's
too.
because he's fighting Arnold Allen, and Arnold fucking Allen is almighty. I mean, that dude is a fucking animal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, like, I don't know. I just see him just being like a boring ass fucking good fighter that is just gonna try to outpoint you, not try to do anything fucking drastic, and not be good. I don't know, man. I just,
Did you guys see that wrestling match?
I
and-
so wish that choke would have fucking sunk in too. You could have spun that into
dude,
a Darce. That would have been
Oh
amazing.
my god, dude! I thought he had it for a second, and then he gator rolled.
Yeah, he did.
Did you see him try to roll?
Did you guys see that wrestling match that's close to town?
No.
What?
There's gonna be a wrestling match at the
Yeah, in
fairgrounds
February.
in February.
I wish I could go. It's on a Wednesday, and I can't get that day off of work.
On Wednesday?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
Fucking
Friday or Saturday.
Oh.
And Wednesday is just mandatory.
Pasta night.
Just quit your job and then go back and get it back the next day.
Well, cooking's fucking stupid. I'll get
So-
my old job back tomorrow.
So you're saying if you want, just say you're not coming in that day, go to the hospital, get a work note from the doctor, and then it's not like she can fire you over that.
You
got a
need
work
any
note.
money or anything?
Go to urgent care. I just need an excuse for today.
No, I legitimately went to the urgent care up at the hospital, and I was sick, but he was all like, "Do you want me to give you a flu and COVID test? I can easily write you a doctor's note." And I was all,
Yeah, like I've been to urgent care before, and like
he's like, "I have no problem writing you a doctor's
You can
note."
go into urgent care and just ask them to write you a note to not go to work, and
they'll
they'll
write
do it.
Yeah, they'll do it. You don't even really have to have a reason.
Yeah, you don't. I don't really want to go to work today, and they said I need a doctor's note, and they're gonna get paid because you came to their office anyway. So what the fuck? It's, yeah, you take the.
Yeah.
I mean,
How often is there a wrestling match around here? Usually it's over in
I know it's
Sandusky,
got
right?
fucking Rhino in it too. Rhino's a beast.
I can't believe, like, how many people are gonna wrestle in that match. Like, it just really showed the two main people. Like, you know there's gonna be more than that.
Oh no, there's a shit ton of them.
The pain meeple.
But you usually have that day off, don't you? Wednesday? I know you usually work
No,
on
I
Wednesday.
get Mondays off. I have
I sent you the
Saturdays,
poster, but
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yeah, Rhino actually came into Slater's. He was like handing out flyers, and then
did you say if he was ready?
fucking dude at the goddamn bar told us after he fucking left, and I
I
was
would have been like,
like,
"Can you sign this poster?"
dude, he did. But I didn't even get to see it because dude came back and told me after he left, and I was like, the fuck, man.
You did this on purpose. I'd be like, "You did this on purpose."
We like
Yeah.
Rhino too.
Yeah.
He's like, I knew as soon as he came in. I'm like, and you couldn't have been like, hey, y'all, come on.
Yeah, that's a
We got
dick.
an open ass kitchen. Y'all, you ain't have to
But if we don't go to this
Yeah,
one, we
that's
all
a
definitely
big
need to go to
move.
an actual like WW night, like either in
Dude,
Toledo
I'm
or
down.
Detroit. Say they do SmackDowns and shit like that.
Look, right here is where he's going to apologize because he can't win any other fights but decisions.
At least it's not a championship fight.
Oh yeah, nowhere near.
I like that suit.
suit? Oh, Bruce
Bruce Buffer's?
Buffer's?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not all
that's-
just one color or anything.
Dude, Bruce Buffer's got some nice fucking. He's got some good taste.
I wonder how many suits he has.
Oh, dude.
783.
No, way more than that.
No, yeah, it's
He
definitely
gets
more
rid
than
of them
that.
on a regular. If he wears
He's-
them more than twice, he gets rid of them.
Foolish.
Dude, I guarantee you, he don't get rid of them.
Yeah,
But
he,
he just
sells
puts
them?
them in the closet, man.
no, he burns them.
He puts it on his
yeah,
fan
that's a
page
good
and he
point.
sells
He
them to
prob-
all of his fans.
No, fuck that. He probably does burn
Yeah,
them.
he burns them. I'm sorry.
He just keeps
Ain't nobody getting this.
keeps the most spectacular ones in the closet and burns all the rest
What
of
if he
them.
just
got-
rented them?
He's got
Just goes to
14
the suit
fucking
store.
framed on his
Yeah,
wall.
yeah, he just rents a different suit every
He
day.
just goes to the suit store every day. I need to rent this for the night.
Dana White
So
gives him a
Adam,
card.
he's like Adam Sandler, walks around with sweats and a fucking tank top all the time. That's it. Until he goes to work and then he's all dressed up in a tux.
Dude, I've never seen a picture of Bruce Buffer
How
without
old is he?
a suit.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I think once he was hanging out with somebody. He was like,
You
playing
know,
golf.
Buffer's got to be like 60,
Jim
70
Carrey.
something.
Jim Carrey had his birthday and he was hanging out with two people and I need them to all three to be in a movie and I think it'd be amazing.
What?
Adam Sandler and fucking David Spade and
What?
Jim Carrey. They were all hanging out for Jim Carrey's birthday.
Okay, I was about to say, you said Adam Sandler and David Spade first. I was like, they have been in the movie, and then you said
Yeah,
Jim Carrey.
with Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
dude, that would be a good fucking...
They could-
I'm
they
really
could pull some
surprised that there hasn't been any movie out there
Oh.
with just like the two of them in it. You know, like
Jim Carrey and Sandler.
or
Okay,
David
super.
Spade and Jim Carrey.
I gotta see if I can find this.
66 years old.
All right, so when
Brandon, did I send you the Spider-Man
you said
meme?
66?
Yeah, I wonder how long he's gonna do it for.
I don't know.
He's just gonna
Oh,
come out with a
fucking-
glass jar, just his head, like Futurama.
Dude, I was telling somebody, I think it might have been you. I don't remember who it was. It might have been you, might have been Curtis. So I was telling you, like, he needs to work something out with Dana White and just, like, AI his voice.
Well, what
So
about
that
new
way,
names?
when he dies, it's just Bruce Buffer forever.
No, I'll be upset because there'll be some complicated name, like you know how in Naruto we see those videos sometimes and they say like Naruto or Sasuke's name wrong and it pisses us off or some shit. That's what that's gonna end up doing. Bruce Buffer's gonna come out and say somebody's name wrong
Nah.
or something.
Nah, AI is way too good for that shit, dude.
I don't know.
By the time Bruce Buffer's done, it'll be like yeah, AI will be its own
what if
fucking
he does it until like he's 100 and something? That'd be fucking
Dude.
sweet. Like
yeah.
Betty White.
He's got to.
I got you contracted until you die.
You know who the backup is, right? You've heard that dude, Joe Martinez. I fucking hate that dude.
I mean, he's all right, but at the same
No,
time,
he's not.
he's no Bruce Buffer.
No,
That's
he's not all right. It's not. No.
better than.
I refuse.
You
No,
know, you
he's
want-
not better than
want
anybody.
Morgan Freeman to go out there and
Yes,
fucking do it.
Morgan Freeman would do a way better job than Joe Martinez. That dude might be the coolest dude in the fucking world, but I'm sorry, Joe Martinez, I fucking hate your announcing.
As long as they don't get like some just old UFC fighter to come out and do it, because I can totally see that.
Derek Lewis.
You fucking pieces of shit.
Dude, I think Derek Lewis could do it. What about you, Curtis? This motherfucker ain't even listening.
I'm trying to find this little fucking video that I seen. That was so fucking.
If I had to
funny.
pick another announcer to replace Bruce Buffer after he's gone, I would honestly.
a hologram of Bruce Buffer. That's what I would go with.
No, if you had to pick a fighter to do it.
Oh, a fighter, just not anybody.
Oh, a fighter?
Yeah, I picked Derek Lewis.
Well, let's say my balls are hot on stage.
Dude, he might, you never know with Derek Lewis.
I had to pick.
But
a
it's gonna be
fighter.
fucking awesome every time.
I almost want to say GSP
Oh,
because of his French accent, but
Did you guys see this? Fucking Frankie Edgar's the first person in 2024 to get inducted to the UFC Hall of Fame.
No, I was trying to find this video. They like mashed together the scene from the end of Amazing Spider-Man with the mechanized Rhino, and Jim
Oh,
Carrey.
I did see that.
And the Rhino and Ace Ventura. And oh my god. That shit was amazing. I can't find it now, but that shit was so fucking funny.
So I believe Jim Carrey said he's not going to do another movie again.
he's
Yeah,
doing
he
one
was saying
more.
he's saying. Oh no, I thought
He
he
said
said he
something
was.
particular, didn't he?
I think he's gonna do Sonic 3.
No, not Sonic 3,
Well, that's a
because they're not
rumor.
gonna have Dr. Robotnik in it. It's something.
I've heard the rumor. This is just a rumor.
I think it's another Ace Ventura.
Oh, that would be sweet. I
Yeah.
haven't heard that one.
That would be cool as fuck.
I heard The Grinch too.
Oh, that might be what it
Oh,
is.
that'd be
might
That's
good
what I
one,
heard.
too.
And yes, I would be excited for that one. That I would like that one
It
over
was,
Sonic.
it's another it's a sequel to one of something he's already done. But yeah, then he ain't gonna. Yeah, it's not Sonic because they said that Sonic they're gonna go away from Dr. Robotnik just out of respect for him because he doesn't really want to do movies.
You know
anymore.
what?
So then they're gonna go more towards like the Shadow shit, which I'm cool with that.
I'm sad that he's not doing any more movies, but I'm also
Man, I
saying
respect that motherfucker.
exactly. He has done enough movies to where I'm not that upset. He's accomplished so many movies, kind of like Robin Williams. You know, like how many more movies do you want him in? Like every movie? Like no, but all the movies he's done.
What's the strangest role you've seen him in?
Which one, Jim Carrey or Robin Williams?
Jim Carrey.
Strangest role?
I almost want to say The Mask, but I need to think about this.
The
Oh,
cable
man.
guy.
Ooh, that's a good one. That was
I got
kind
an
of
even
twisted.
weirder one.
Let me hear yours.
Badlands.
I don't know if I've.
Oh, I forgot
It's got
about that
Jason
movie.
Momoa in it. It's like a dystopian.
I'd have
fucking,
to see it. I don't
Yeah,
recall it.
it's like a dystopian movie, and Jim Carrey plays this fucking homeless dude, and he doesn't even speak in the movie. He just
Yeah.
like kind of grunts a little bit.
I don't remember that. Yeah,
But
I'd have
like,
to see
yeah,
it.
he doesn't have like any teeth or a tongue or something. Like, I think his tongue got cut out or something, and like, he doesn't speak. He's like super skinny. Looks like that fucking Christian Bale from that one movie when he was like super like.
I only know all of his big movies, so I
That
don't,
was a big movie.
so I don't recall it though. Like it must have, I just must have skipped over that one because I want to say Ace Ventura because he was really deranged in that movie.
Ace Ventura is fucking amazing.
Like granted, he was a good cop, but
Lights out, Dan.
could you imagine if every cop was like that? It would make me like cops. Like,
Say hello to Mr. Winky.
could you imagine a cop coming up to your window and be like, "I have to ask you a question"? Like, dude, I would lose it. I'd be like, "All right, take me to jail with you, bro." Like,
Yeah, I don't need a lawyer. We can talk.
But I feel like I could trust
I
you.
have to ask you how fast you were going.
So, I guess while we're on these guys, who's, now, I'm gonna exclude stand-up in this one. Like, so, like, movies. Who's your favorite comedians?
Robin Williams is one of my all-time favorite comedians. Robin Williams and Jim Carrey are in my top. After that, I want to say Eddie Murphy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Um,
Eddie Murphy's probably at least top 10, maybe top 5.
if we're going newer age, Gabriel Gonzalez, or how do you pronounce his last name?
Iglesias?
Iglesias, yeah.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
He's a fighter.
Gabriel Gonzaga. It was pretty funny when
Those
he
are
head
some top
kicked
ones.
Mirko Krokop. He could have been a comedian.
That shit was pretty funny. I don't know, man. We're just like strictly for movies.
I thought you
don't
said just
know.
strictly comedian, like stand-up.
No, I'm excluding stand-up comedians. So just like,
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Man,
I say he beats out Jim Carrey.
I might have to go with Adam Sandler. Just
you piece of shit.
He's in the top right
took
there, yeah.
mine. Adam
for overall,
dude,
I
Adam
mean-
Sandler's my number one, man.
Could you imagine if Robin Williams and Adam Sandler would have did a movie?
Like, there's not a
And Jim
time.
Carrey? Those three.
There's not a time that I've put on an Adam Sandler comedy, no matter what it was, and been like, nah, I'm gonna go watch something else real quick. Like, never.
there is an Adam Sandler movie that I haven't watched.
There's one, too, I can think
Jack
of.
and Jill.
That was the one I was going to say.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Everybody
that.
talks shit about it, but I just haven't got the chance to watch it.
Yeah.
I'd still watch it. People said that about That's My Boy too, but I liked that movie. People said that
had
was a
some
good
funny
movie.
parts in it.
I haven't seen that.
I thought
My
every
Boy.
15 minutes it had a funny part. It was pretty hysterical.
Alright, so what's your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
I mean, it's a toss-up between three of them. I'd have
We
to,
probably all got the same three.
was it
honestly.
a Waterboy, Billy Madison, and Happy Gilmore, or not Happy Gilmore, but
Oh, that's my three.
was it? Did I say that? Is that the right name of the movie?
Waterboy, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore's the one where he's a golfer.
And Billy Madison, yeah.
There's nothing. Is that the name of the movie though?
Billy
Yeah,
Madison.
Happy Gilmore.
Billy
It's
Madison.
Happy
had-
Gilmore, and then what's the other one?
Billy Madison.
Okay, Billy Madison.
But yeah,
and the
Eight Crazy
Waterboy.
Nights. That could have been a toss-up
Oh,
in those three too.
yeah.
Like, I mean, like they.
I
I don't
don't-
get why
I-
he didn't do more cartoon movies.
see, I don't
What's
know.
your favorite comedy movie?
The
The funniest comedy movie.
Oh my God! So, do you want my favorite or what I think is the funniest? Because it's not the same, but they're both Adam Sandler movies. No, I lied. They're close, but I think I got one. My favorite's a Sandler movie. The one I think is the funniest is not, but it's
What's the funniest?
the funniest, and I just watched it yesterday, so like it's fresh in my mind. Grandma's Boy.
See, I'm at a toss
That's
up.
new age comedy.
I'm at a toss up, and that's one of them. But it would be either between Grandma's Boy and fucking Accepted. Dude, that
I
movie is just so fucking funny.
It is. I need to
That is just
rewatch
so
that one too.
fucking-
I wish we could pick one from each.
Trader, you're afraid of the new
Decade.
flavor of Dr. Pepper. I told you that in confidence, Ed.
But
Yeah,
I
that,
appreciate if you didn't tell everybody I scream like that.
see, like, there's new age comedy and there's old age comedy because I could sit there and like, yeah, some of the Will Ferrell movies are super hilarious, but that's like new style comedy and like.
Alright,
there's-
so like
Ladies'
old,
Man.
yeah. If I was gonna go old school comedy, I think at least in my top 3 would be The Nutty Professor. Cause that movie,
Buddy Love.
I fucking love that movie.
Life.
Oh my God, Life is a good ass movie too.
God damn, got my toe stuck in a bottle.
So
You said
shit.
about 35 miles.
How much is it gonna cost to come one of those white only pies into a nigga pie?
You said about 35 miles. Man, we are hungry.
Oh man. So what about like new
Renee is one. Don't come down to the motherfucker because you ain't invited.
Now what?
what about new comedians? Like, is there anybody like new that you guys are noticing lately?
There's this dude with long brown hair, and he's like a stoner slash like druggy kind of concept, but he's sober now, and he sits there and like he tells all the shit he does like back in the day, and it's super fucking funny.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Did this interview? His name was Cat Williams.
Like he talks about losing his like nephew in the ocean, and he was like, it's super fucking funny.
I
like,
do know who you're talking about. I haven't.
And he's a little new. He's on the newer scale. I don't think he's done big arenas yet, but
Have you guys seen Kill Tony?
I don't think so.
It's fucking hilarious. It's a show that they do at the. So you guys know Joe Rogan opened his own comedy club.
Yeah, I've seen some of those
Yeah.
skits.
The Tony Hinchcliffe does his show there. It's called Kill Tony, and what they do is they have anybody
Did you
can
bring
walk
some
in there and put their name in a bucket, and if you pull if they pull random names out of the bucket, they pull your name, and if your name gets called, you get to go up and do 1 minute, and then that's it. And dude, some of them are fucking hilarious, man. Like, it's a good show. So I think there's gonna be a lot of good comedians.
There's also
from
that Sean guy that's been making fun of his was it his uncle or something that's slow or something?
You talking about Shane Gillis?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, Shane Gillis is funny as fuck.
Like, I would want to go and see him.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, I would love to see Shane Gillis. He cracks me the fuck up. He does the best Donald Trump impression I've ever heard.
I don't know, Gabriel does a really good one.
Who?
That, Fluffy.
Oh.
Have you ever seen his?
Mm-mm.
He meets Arnold, and he does the whole interaction with him, and it's fucking funny as shit.
Arnold. I'm talking about Donald Trump.
Oh, Donald Trump. I was thinking Arnold there for a second. I don't know if you've done it.
Yeah.
My bad.
How the fuck you get Arnold confused with Donald?
The duck-billed Donald.
Oh shit!
I feel like
Some down here guano.
I feel like there's one other comedian that does a really good Donald Trump. Not Jamie Foxx, but I mean, I'd have to think about it. But what's your favorite scary movie? Going from funny to scary. Like newer,
Freddy
older.
Krueger.
That's you. Like it scared you as a little kid, and it still scares you nowadays. Like if you were to watch like a newer.
No, it don't really scare me nowadays, but that's still my favorite. I don't know. Ain't no movies really scare me. Like when I was little, I remember it definitely scared me when I was little.
Yeah, and your bitch ass definitely scared me when I was
Yeah.
little.
Oh, so you were like, this shit's gonna scare him, and you just fucking set him up?
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
because I would wait for like the real tense moments, and I would just fucking jump scare the
Yeah.
shit out of him.
Ah!
What-
Grab my fucking leg.
So what's the scariest
Piece of
thing you've
shit.
done to him? Because I have a story that's really kind of fucked up, but
Oh no, I just used to do that because like you know they have like real tense moments or something's about to happen in the movie, and then all of a sudden I just be like ah, they would freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, cause I'm like fucking 6, and he's like, let's watch this fucking Freddy Krueger movie. You'll like it. It's a good movie.
so Devin was like 4 years old or something, 5 years old, and he could open up the refrigerator, and he'd always go and want to open up the refrigerator and not grab anything. And I had a mask. Like, it was not a legit, like, really scary mask, but I guess to a little kid, it would scare the fucking shit out of him. I put it on the jug of milk. I put the mask on the jug of milk. And like, yeah, I was waiting for him to do it, dude. He like ran over, opened up the fridge, and was like, slammed the door, dude. It was funny.
Oh, that's
dude, I'm
amazing.
talking about, like, if it could have been recorded.
Who was scared of that wolf mask, that werewolf mask of Eric's?
Like a little kid or a grown up?
Little kid.
Maybe Kai. I don't remember.
Remember that one Halloween I dressed up as a zombie? I had little kids not wanting to come up and get candy from me.
It might have been Benjamin.
Were you handing out candy
I
that
think
day
it
with
might
us?
have been Benjamin.
I think you were there that day. No, you?
I don't know.
At the Smurf house?
Her
don't know.
spouse.
Well, I was handing out candy at the Smurf house.
that was when I did that fucking. I was
Judging.
a zombie judging at the fucking thing.
Yeah, so yeah, I was legitimately handing out candy that day, and like kids would not come up to me and grab candy.
Bloody.
So my favorite scary movie that gave me nightmares as a little kid was Child's Play, Chucky. Like that doll.
Dude, I would pump that fucking doll across the room.
Dude, I legitimately had nightmares about that doll. Like, twisted nightmares. And, yeah, like, I could have dreams about Freddy and Jason growing up, like, as a little kid. And that, like, the only thing... It didn't scare me. Like, I could escape from them, and then they'd pop up somewhere and escape from them again. But I guess it was just the mental factor of that just really fucked me over. Like, they're not scary anymore. Like, I think they make pretty cheesy movies now. Like, but...
Alright, who would you rather fight? Freddy or Jason?
Do we get a weapon?
Yeah, you can use whatever.
Because I'd rather go up, like, if
You
they
gotta-
had
you
his
gotta-
machete and he has his claws, that'd totally be unfair. Like,
Well, I mean, you know what
I think it'd
what
be
Freddy
easier.
can do.
I would think
You
it'd
know
be
what
easier.
Jason can do.
I think it'd be easier to fight Freddy.
Really?
Are we in the dream realm when we're fighting Freddy, or is he in real life just like we're fighting him right now? Because I would go for Jason then.
No, we're bringing Freddy into the real world like they do in
'Cause then-
the movies. And then I'm fighting him in the real world. I'll whoop his ass.
I'd fight them both at the same time.
I don't know, man. That giant ass machete just scared me.
Yeah.
But what if it's dull? Like, what if he doesn't even sharpen that shit? Like, he just, like, hits you and it goes into your arm and you're just like, ah, fuck! I mean,
Honestly, I would want to fight Jason, because I wouldn't want to have to deal with going to sleep and taking the chance of maybe getting Freddy into the fucking real world. I would rather just deal with Jason.
I would say
Jason's slow. You just gotta keep moving. I'm fat, so I gotta recruit people who aren't. But I'm gonna be at the command center. I'm gonna be like
no weapons.
this.
I would want to fight Jason. If we had a weapon, I'd want to fight Freddy. And if I had to,
always rather fight Freddy.
and if I could, I'd probably want to fight them together afterwards. If it was a video game.
Cause like Freddy, I'm a good shit talker. I could get into his head.
What if that
Bring
was
him
in the
into the
script?
real world. Cause that's exactly what they do to throw him off his game. Is they start talking shit to him, and it like fucks him up. And like I feel like I could do that.
I mean, Jason didn't have super strength, but it just seemed to like.
Are you fucking serious?
Did Jason have super strength?
Dude.
He was strong as fuck.
I wasn't sure if it was like a super strength.
I mean,
or if he
probably
was
not
just-
superhuman strength
Because you
or
could say
nothing
the
like
same
that,
thing
but
about
he
Michael
was.
Myers.
Well, yeah.
Michael Myers didn't have super strength. He was just really strong.
Yeah. Well, no, he just had his mojo.
That would be the last one I'd want to fight. I'd want to fight like Freddy, Jason, and then Michael Myers, because Michael Myers I feel like would be the toughest.
And then neither one of y'all just catch that.
Yeah, you talking about Mike, not Michael.
Mike Myers?
No.
Oh, okay, now I got it. No, now I got it. Now it makes sense why you said that. That's funny as shit. I mean, shit, even when he didn't have his mojo, he was fucking kicking ass.
Did y'all see the newest Halloween movie?
Is it Halloween
Halloween
2?
Ends?
No, I haven't.
No. I heard it was kind of stupid.
Dude,
Was it good?
Michael Myers is in that movie.
Oh, yeah, for like 2
maybe 5
minutes. Yeah.
What?
You don't see him
Is
a
it
lot.
just like a
They
soap opera?
they have this scrawny kid with okay, so like
I mean, I don't care about spoilers.
They make it seem like Michael Myers is gonna pass the mantle on to this other kid who's gonna take up,
Okay.
you know,
Being him.
Kill
new
the new
fucking-
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Mike Myers Jr.
Yeah, so like the whole movie they spend doing that where this kid's like being groomed to like take over for him, and then finally like this kid goes and finds him, and like dude, he's just some scrawny kid and he beats his ass. Just beat the shit out of him and took his fucking mask, and he goes to start killing, and then fucking Michael Myers comes back, ends up killing that kid, and then they throw him into one of them fucking little wheel things that kill him, and they killed him and ended everything. And I was like, that is the stupidest fucking shit. I was so mad at that. Like,
Now I have a question. I haven't seen it yet, but like, was the kid when he beat him up talking mad shit? Like, was he like dominating the whole like?
he wasn't really talking shit, but yeah, he dominated that whole fight.
Because like in
Scrawny little kid just
because one of the early movies doesn't like a chick pretty much tell Michael Myers to shut the fuck up and leave, and he does.
Probably.
yeah, that's like his sister though,
Oh, okay, I didn't know that
because he don't want to kill his little baby sister or some shit.
because you know what I'm talking about. Maybe it's the
That,
whole
yeah,
like
that was in like the Rob Zombie reboot.
because if you think about it, like
Stop, bro.
maybe he preyed on people that were scared of him, and he like people, you know.
Yeah, because
Being
like
afraid.
in the Rob Zombie one, he like killed his whole family except for the baby sister.
Because she was
and then
mean
it, like,
to him,
fast
right?
forwarded in time, and then like she was like he wanted to be back with her or whatever, and then like that was like the whole thing. And she was like yelling, trying
That's
to get
because
away
she
from
wasn't
him.
mean to him, right? She was like the only one
Well,
not
yeah,
mean
because
to
she
him.
was like a baby.
Makes sense.
Old. Yeah.
You guys know way more about that shit.
I mean,
than
it'd be
do.
really
Holy
twisted if
shit.
he
I love
killed
the
her.
horror
I
movies,
would have been like, well, then he's just not completely not right in the head. Like, if he would have just killed her because of that, like, he would have been completely psycho. At least he has some type of moral code, I guess, even though he's a psychopathic killer.
Alright, Curtis, so, we discussed this.
That dude's got my name on his shorts.
Yeah, he should be paying you. But me, Corey, and Amanda discussed this, and you didn't get a chance to. But, so, we gotta hear your thoughts on Megazord, Voltron, not Voltron, whatever the fuck it was, Ultraman.
Yeah, Voltron was in there too.
No, it wasn't Voltron. There's Godzilla, Kong, Megazord, and I'm pretty sure it's Ultraman.
I thought it was Voltron.
I think we said somebody else.
I'm trying to
I
find
didn't say
it right
Optimus
now.
Prime. It was
You said they should have thrown Optimus Prime in the mix.
Didn't you have a picture of it?
Yeah, but I can't look it up on my phone. You could probably find it on yours.
Was it through Messenger?
Yeah.
Because one of them had their sword.
Yeah.
One of them was the Voltron, I think.
I don't think it was Voltron. I think it was Ultraman.
What would I look up on Google?
Just go to Messenger.
Oh, I don't think you sent me the message.
Yeah,
Or
I,
the picture.
I sent it to you, Amanda, and Curtis.
Was it in the group thing?
You can go up.
No, it wasn't in the group. I sent it to you individually.
I didn't see it in.
You didn't send it to me because this is like all the stuff that we send back and forth to each other.
Maybe it is in the group. Check the group chat.
But yeah, it was the Megazord with its sword,
King Kong.
King Kong,
and
Godzilla, and I'm pretty sure it was one other Voltron. I think there was 4 of them.
I don't think it was
Pretty
Voltron. I think
Ultraman is Superman, dude. It's just
Yeah.
Superman from a different reality that named himself different.
Voltron's a robot, kind of like Gundams. It looked like a
That's-
Gundam Zord.
That road's right there if you want to hit that stuff.
Okay. Because we didn't even think of Gundam Zords, but like at the same time, that's kind of like Voltron or using the Megazord.
Well, I don't.
Let's
wanna,
just say the 3 of them: Kong, Godzilla, and the Megazord with a sword. When did the Megazord get a sword? In the very first season?
Yeah, the Megazord always had the power sword.
He
That
used to
was-
use that in every
That was,
fight.
yeah, dude, that was how he won every fight. He'd call the power sword and do that fucking slash. Thunder
Did he have a
Megazord
gun
was
too?
no.
You sent me this bat in the sun. Maybe it's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Voltron.
Is it Voltron?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Alright.
like-
So I don't have a
Kong,
photographic
Megazord,
memory, but I
Voltron.
remember it was
Yeah, I
Voltron.
said I don't.
Yeah.
Alright, my bad. I was wrong. I don't know why I had Ultraman in my head.
Ultraman is just Superman.
I've never really even seen
From-
Voltron
he's-
fight either.
He's Superman that is in the universe where the Justice League or the Crime Syndicate, and it's like Ultraman and Superwoman and fucking I don't remember the Flash.
Can you imagine if Kong took one of
like
Choji's
Owlman
pills?
and shit.
Alright, so who you got? Cause I had the whole breakdown. So I want to hear what you think, and then I'll tell you my breakdown real quick.
I'm
Yes.
gonna have to go with fucking Godzilla.
Isn't that who I went with? Well, I made a lot of other stipulations, but
Yeah, I think at first you
And
did
then
go with
Kong, and
Godzilla.
then- I thought way too much about it.
Kong might take it though.
Are you fucking serious right now? Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Because I was like, what if the Megazord sword cuts through Godzilla's arm? You know, you never know. Like is it
Now
gonna,
hear me out on this. hear me out on
I'm
this.
waiting.
Hear me out on this. Godzilla and Kong have history.
Yeah.
They've already worked together. So if this is a big battle royal, they're gonna take out Voltron and the Megazord. And then they're gonna fight each other.
Well, Voltron and the Megazord could team up too. Do like a
I
gay-
don't see that happening though.
Be like a gay robot couple.
I don't see that happening.
What if they form together like somehow? Like they just fused. Like off Dragon Ball Z.
Oh shit! No, I think Godzilla will probably end up taking it though. Honestly, because I want to see Kong take it, but I think Godzilla would. I think he's just a beast, man.
What was yours?
So, alright, this is what's gonna happen. All this shit's gonna go down. Like you said, Godzilla and Kong have history, but I don't think they're gonna just like work together because of that history. I think they're gonna go at each other. Godzilla's gonna take out Kong, and then he's gonna go after the Megazord because Voltron's not shit to Godzilla. And then Megazord and Voltron are gonna team up because that's what good guys do. And then it's gonna be down to just Megatron, the Megazord versus
you could show up out of
Voltron,
nowhere.
and Voltron is not gonna.
He's
Dude.
not a match for the Megazord.
Yeah.
I think you said
He's
it
too
last
small.
time. There's so many stipulations, but if you seriously think about it, what is the Megazord used to? Why do they go to the Megazord? Because a monster is grown so fucking big, and then if you think about it, Godzilla looks like one of the monsters the Megazords fight every time
But
that Rita summons.
But then is Godzilla thermonuclear like he was when he fucked up Ghidorah? Or is he just base Godzilla,
Because if you think about
and like you were saying, Kong and Godzilla could team up, and Godzilla could power up
that
power up that axe.
See, that's what I think would happen, and I think he could they would easily take out Voltron.
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
fucking
Voltron
the
would be
Megazord.
gone in one swing of that axe, and then Godzilla's fucking. If Godzilla.
I think if Godzilla
If
charged up
Godlizzo.
that axe and fucking Kong was devastating enough on the Megazord, then Voltron would just quit.
I see
Hey,
Voltron
yeah.
getting destroyed.
treat.
Voltron was relatively small, I believe, compared to the size of Godzilla and a Megazord.
Yeah, but for argument's sake, we'll make them all relatively the
same
same.
size.
Maybe a little bit smaller so we can have more agility and speed, but not gonna help them.
Did someone just seriously fart? I smelled it.
I farted a couple minutes ago.
I thought it
Might
smelled like
have pooped a little.
roses.
Yeah, but yeah, so we all kind of had a unanimous Megazord decision there, but there's definitely room for interpretation.
Yeah, I think Godzilla and Kong would work together to take out the threat, and then
It just depends. Is it,
What about if none of them work together? They were all against each other. There's no working together. I would give it to the Megazord.
I could see it going to either the Megazord or Godzilla.
I agree with you.
I don't know if they're all four just working against each other, no matchups, nothing. I might actually give it to Voltron because I think all the big ones are gonna go after each other, and then
Voltron can kind of just hide away until everything's done.
and take out the weak and
Well, if they're all
last
the
one
same
standing.
But
size.
is Voltron even enough to take out the weakest of?
Maybe if it's
I've never
maybe
seen them
if
fight
it's
enough.
maybe if it's the Megazord that comes out.
I don't know.
Like-
I'm just gonna say, just by looking at him, he's gonna get beat up.
But I think it would be. I think it
I
would.
think Voltron would get fucked up. I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, there's a slim chance, but I'm not giving it too much hope. You know.
He doesn't even have a hand on the other thing. What was that, blaster?
Yeah. It's a gun.
So he's technically only got one other hand and then a blaster.
I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty sure it can like transform into another hand.
See, I don't know all of his powers either.
I watched a little bit of Voltron.
He's just like a knockoff.
He's the
Megazord.
defender of the universe.
He's like
I
the
mean,
Wish version of the Megazord.
I mean, he's the defender of the universe. Isn't that what the Power Rangers are, pretty much?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's just basically. Wasn't Voltron before the Power Rangers though?
I believe so. It looked like it, just from visual. I think Voltron was like late 80s,
Yeah.
early
I
90s.
have no idea.
And I think Power Rangers were like, what, 95, 96?
Well, in the 93
93
in
was Power Rangers.
in the U.S.
I'm going to give... Shit, like, Voltron could have been like 2000s for all I know. I don't know.
Who's the greatest Power Ranger
Overall?
all time?
Don't we know this one? If we all don't say the same name, I'm going to be disappointed in both you guys.
The earliest I can find on Voltron is 1984.
See, like, that's...
Yeah, that's before Power
Isn't that older than you,
Rangers.
Curtis?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Tommy. I guess.
What was
all time.
was the question?
Who's the greatest Power Ranger of all time?
Color or person?
It's Power Ranger.
Tommy Oliver.
Yeah, I agree. Tommy Oliver. But why?
Because he has been leader of how many different squads of Rangers. He has been around for longer than every other Ranger. I mean,
how many
he's
other
grown-
Rangers
he's
turn into
grown
other
from-
colors?
He's grown from like
Quite a few, actually.
from sidekick. He's been not only like arguably the greatest Ranger to ever be a Ranger, but also arguably the greatest villain to the Rangers. And he's kind of taken over the Zordon role when he was in Dino Thunder. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
he's been every part of every Ranger.
Dude,
I mean,
and he was a Power Ranger in Dino Thunder.
If I had
Yeah,
to
that's
pick
what I'm saying,
another
like-
Ranger that just I liked a lot,
man,
that I thought was pretty cool, was the green-haired guy, the Green Ranger off of Time Force.
Time Force.
Yeah, he
Trip.
was
He was cool.
he was one of my favorite Rangers.
Alright,
I'm gonna
so
go with Jason as my number 2.
And then the
I
Silver
fucking
Ranger.
hate you.
I don't know the guy's name, but the Silver Ranger was pretty cool.
Zane.
Zane.
Yeah, Zane was
Alright.
pretty cool.
How far up into Power Rangers do you know, Curtis?
Not too far.
Do you know? I know you know Power Rangers in Space, obviously, because Zane is from Power Rangers in
Yeah.
Space. Do you know Lost Galaxy?
Is that the one where they pulled the swords out of the
I'm
stone?
not super
Yeah.
familiar with them.
See, I'm not really familiar with that one, but that was cool. I liked that.
Alright, okay, so in the original Mighty Morphin Power
Was
Rangers,
Lost Galaxy the one where they had the fucking
Boards?
what was the robot army?
no, that was Zeo.
Was that Zeo?
Yeah, that's way before Lost Galaxy.
Well, who was the villains in? It might not be the robot army that I'm thinking of.
Lost Galaxy had the Magna Defender.
Yeah, I don't really know them.
Okay. Well, that
I
don't...
only know Magna Defender from the game.
Yeah, that don't matter. So in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they had oh fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Something about Lost Galaxy.
Oh, so they started out with the original 5 Rangers: Jason, Billy, Zach, Trini, Kimberly, and was that all? Jason.
You said Jason.
Yeah.
You said all of them.
Okay. And then after a while they got Tommy, and then they had the change of power where they went to Rocky, Aisha, and Adam. Who's better between those 3, like, and their counterparts? Like who was a better Black Ranger?
Oh my
Adam or Zach?
I'm gonna say Zach.
Oh my god,
I'm gonna
dude.
give it to the black guy.
I might have to go with Adam.
I feel like Zach.
Just because Adam had some really great fucking arcs, man. They didn't really like. I feel like they could. Zach was a solid fucking Ranger, and
I feel like
he
he
might
just
have
played the
caught
part
right back
better.
up when they did that reunion episode because he was like solid in that, you know.
Oh, dude, that episode
It's
was
like he
fucking
came back and
sweet.
he was like, wasn't he the one? that
Adam
was
did
like,
that too, though. A couple, and Adam had one that was way better. Corey,
Man.
I'm gonna need you to, or someone's gonna have to look this up. Look
That's
up.
a lot tougher of a question than who was the better Red Ranger between Rocky and Jason.
All right, hold on. Before we look anything else up, answer that question.
I'm gonna go. You're gonna disagree, but I'm gonna go with Jason.
Rocky was a way better Red Ranger than
I'm
Jason.
gonna go with
With who?
Tommy.
I'm talking about Mighty Morphin.
Oh, I thought we were talking about every series.
No, we're talking about between Jason and Rocky.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jason and Rocky. Who was the better Red Ranger?
I'd have to re-watch it to get a really good opinion, but off of just memory, I'm gonna say Jason.
I think Rocky was a way better Red Ranger. Alright, and then let's do who was the better Yellow Ranger?
I would say in the Power Rangers movie, yes, Rocky was way better.
Yeah, Trini for sure.
Aisha.
I was not really a big fan
I
of
feel like she was
Aisha.
just a background character.
Yeah.
Alright, so what about Kimberly and Catherine?
Kimberly.
Catherine had some great stories. She was a great part of the team.
I would say Catherine was
Kimberly-
hotter, but Kimberly definitely
Kimberly is just,
a bad bitch.
man, I don't know. That and then like my favorite Power Ranger story ever is the whole Lord Draken thing, and she's like such a big fucking boss character in that too. That yeah, I'd take her over Catherine any day.
Kimberly, I just think
Man,
played the Pink
see,
Ranger better.
it's actually
But I'm not saying that I don't like Catherine, cause she is definitely like up
I
there
feel like she was more fake.
in the echelons of Rangers.
you know she has a kid with Tommy.
I didn't know that.
They have a son named JJ.
I didn't know the name. I knew that they had a kid. I fucking
Is that
seen
like
that.
short for something, or they literally just said? I was curious.
Yeah, I don't know.
What if it was Jay?
That's what they do.
I think
Who gonna win Marab versus Cejudo?
Cejudo.
Yeah.
Paula Costa's
Nah,
fight?
Marab.
Man, that's gonna be a
Marab.
good fucking-
Marab's gonna beat him.
Who-
Robert
win
Whitaker
between
and
Jeff
Paula
Neal and
Costa.
Ian
Oh
Gary?
my gosh, dude.
Ooh, that's gonna be.
Man, that whole card is gonna be
God
fucking boss. I don't know that fucking Anthony Hernandez, but
It's gonna be in
Ikram
California.
Alaskarov is a beast, and then
Yeah,
everybody else.
yeah.
On it. That's like
That's
like
fucking,
UFC 300 card right there.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That is probably gonna be better than the 300 card. Like, I'm not gonna say I hope it isn't, but
Dude, that like legit is like, man.
Yeah.
I
I hope there's no canceled fights
I wanna see
on the
Marab
300
versus
card. I'll be so
Cejudo,
upset.
shit.
Yeah. I actually honestly think Marab would be able to beat Cejudo.
Did they say who the main event for 300 is?
Yeah, I forget. I
forget.
forget.
They ain't got the main event yet.
No. I seen a bunch.
No, they got a couple title fights, but ain't none of them gonna be a main event.
See, that should be like the card that has like 3 champion fights on it or something.
I think they're gonna fucking. I think they got Khabib.
No, for real?
I think so.
I have not heard anything about that yet.
Khabib McGregor.
No, I think they're gonna put him in there against fucking.
It would be sweet if it was a champion. I was like, that would be sweet if it was a championship
Leon's the
fight.
same division that he fought in.
So is he coming back with his title though? Or he
I think
relinquished
he's
it?
gonna fight Leon for the title.
That would be so funny if he beat him up and was like, "Here's your belt back." I just wanted to come and beat you up. Like,
Oh no, it's Leon's 70, right?
Yeah. I would say
He brought a
fucking Khabib
55.
lightweight.
because
Yeah,
if you
he
think
probably-
about it,
who's the
Khabib,
55 champ?
Who is the lightweight champ right now?
Oh, that's fucking.
they just said it, didn't they?
What's his name? His fucking brother. The other one, the mini Khabib. You know what I'm talking
Islam?
about? Yeah.
Yeah. Islam Makhachev.
I haven't even heard of the straw weights.
I want to
names or
see
anything.
fucking Topuria and Volkanovski.
Oh my god, dude. I'm so interested.
Topuria looks like
dude,
unstoppable right
Heavyweight
now.
is
yeah,
John
but
Jones.
I think
is unstoppable.
I don't know, dude. I think it just depends on how much that last loss got into Volk's
So you'd
head.
probably be better at pronouncing the names when it goes down further, because I can't even pronounce that third name.
Dricus Duplessis.
Yeah. I was gonna name the champions off since we all didn't.
Oh yeah. Okay, starting at heavyweight, you got John Jones, Alex Pereira, Dricus Duplessis, Leon Edwards, Islam Makhachev, Alex Volkanovski, Sugar Sean O'Malley, fucking Alejandro Pantoja. They all say his name weird.
That was a really good twist you put on it, though.
That's how
I'll give you bonus points for saying it. Like
Alejandro
that.
Pantoja. I want to see that Zhang Wei Li fight that fucking.
I'm not gonna lie,
that
I've
other
probably only
Chinese
seen-
thing.
That's supposed to be on 300.
Man,
I can only
That's
remember-
gonna be a fucking.
I can
brawl.
only remember probably like 4 or 5 of those fighters fighting.
Alexa Grasso.
Yes, dude, that bitch is a good fighter. I like Alexa Grasso.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's not like a heavier weight for women.
They had the 145 pound, but they retired it when Nunes retired.
And there's not heavier chicks than that? There's not like 185 like chicks wanting to fight or nothing?
Where is he?
The
The other me. Alas, it seems the capsule containing our beloved Dempsey is on board that
Alright, what
rocket.
the fuck were we just
Bound
talking
for the
about?
moon.
Well, we went from Power Rangers to UFC.
We was talking about champions.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about Power Rangers.
But we were talking about something else before that. We were just.
Yeah, before when we was talking about Power Rangers, we was talking about the better of the Reds, Pinks, and Lelos, and last thing I remember talking about
We can
was
start at one new subject.
no even comparison between.
We just kind of like did a triple effect in the
Aisha
different
and
subjects.
Trini. Not Aisha and Trini, but Kat.
Yeah, Kimberly. We did both. We picked Trini. Yeah, I agree. Trini. Alright, so who's... Okay, so... We'll take out Tommy and just in the original season, who's the favorite? Jason's your favorite? I think Billy's mine.
Can you say like any character in Power Rangers? Or a Power... It has to be a Power Ranger.
Just Mighty Morphin.
Well, I
You can say any character, yeah.
wanna say the robot Alpha.
Alpha?
I'm going for character. I might
Alpha.
switch to
Once
Lord
again.
Zed.
Oh, yeah.
Lord Zed is.
I think Goldar's up in there
Because
too,
I almost want to
dude.
pick the 2 goons too. Like
Squat and Babu.
yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie. When I was a little kid and I was watching that TV series for the first time, I was like, they're gonna turn these guys into Power Rangers. I totally thought, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were gonna like.
I remember watching as a little kid when all that was fresh happening, and Lord Zed was like the first villain that I actually like rooted for. Was like, oh my god, this dude is fucking awesome. Like,
Dude,
holy shit, he is so cool.
do you know why they made Rita and Zed get married?
I didn't know that.
Did you notice that after?
It kind of now that I think about it, it seemed like they had a thing.
Yeah, after
They had a whole wedding.
Yeah, there was a 3-part episode.
Yeah, it was like a whole fucking little series of them.
Yeah,
I must have blocked that shit out.
but after they got married,
I owned
it was
every
kind of
VHS
like
too.
Lord Zed was like just a goofy
A
fucking
bitch after that,
yeah.
he got whipped.
Yeah, he got censored because the
Now that I think about it, you're right.
they said that he was too scary for the kids.
Too mean. Like, yeah, like now that
Yeah.
I can
So they
understand that.
nerfed
'Cause,
him.
when
But,
he first came
dude-
out, man, he was scary. He
Dude,
was a
yeah,
beast.
he fucking
The way that he looked, the way that he talked, I mean,
the way that he told Rita, like,
he just
you're
bossed everybody. You
dude,
know?
he put Rita
I feel
in
like
a
they haven't
dumpster
had a
and
villain-
sent her
a good
back into
villain
fucking
since then.
space.
Well, Ivan Ooze has to be my favorite villain overall, but for scariness factor, yes, there's been not a better villain in Power Rangers than Lord
Lord
Zed.
Zed,
Ooh.
top notch.
So I've been thinking about this a lot. So the Power Rangers movie isn't technically like a canon event. It's basically just a different version of season 3. Like the season 3 of Power Rangers, they get their ninja powers. But in the movie, they call it the Ninjetti powers and shit. And they don't have Ninjor in the movie, and Ninjor's the one that gives them the
So
the
is this
ninja
just
power.
theory based, or like you actually was this a fact? Like it's,
No, this is just some shit I was thinking, cause like
Okay.
I was thinking of like ways to combine the movie.
into the
Watch
series.
this fight.
We will, but I'm gonna fucking talk about this for a second until it starts.
Yeah, that
But
okay.
like, so in the movie, and like I'm going like rated R with this shit because like I think when they brought
I
out
think if they would have did a fucking rated R Power Rangers movie with the same characters and everything, that would have been one of
It would have had to been a
greatest
movie,
movies ever
right?
made.
yeah, well I'm talking about I'm going based on the movie, so I think the premise
Sweet
stays the
for a
same.
sex
They unearth Ivan Ooze, and when he gets brought back, he fake teams with Lord Zed and Rita, launches his fucking assault.
Just straight
The
frozen.
Power Rangers fucking fight him, and then when they go after he destroys Zordon's tube or whatever, I think when you know how he turns Lord Zed and Rita into little
Snow
fucking
globe.
into the snow globe, I think you should just
Just
destroy
dust
him.
Yeah, it killed him. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking right
just
there.
yeah,
There's
just
that,
destroy
and then you know
him.
how he turned all the parents into zombies? What if the parents would have been like cannibals? Like actual zombies?
Yeah, like
that would have been way more hard.
I still think the snow globe was a little cheesy, but something similar.
They
where
tried to
he,
make it funny.
Shrinks him down and just puts him on his little trophy shelf. He just
I would have to say it was an
My
action
bitches
movie,
now.
other than like there was some like
that's a-okay. Just don't go quite as cheesy as putting him in a snow globe. Who do you think's gonna win this fight?
Neo Magni.
I'm gonna give it to when he looks worse.
Do you know who wins this fight, or are you just
No.
like saying?
No,
Okay.
I'm
I'm gonna
just
give it to the
saying.
guy in the red.
Eagle's Nest? Over?
But
Do
if you would have turned him into the
do you
snow
know
globe,
these guys?
Yeah, I know both of them.
it would have been a little bit more sinister if you would have turned him into the snow globe and like threw him in like a dumpster, like one of the trash things that like smashes it or something, like not
Compactor.
I'll throw him into Rita's dumpster.
or a
Yeah,
river.
put him in Rita's dumpster and send him flying through the universe.
That would have been a little bit more twisted.
Now I think he should have just destroyed him.
Yeah, he should.
What if he would have
should've
killed
fucking-
one of the Power Rangers? That would have been pretty badass in the movie. I'm not saying like
Well, my premise was, they go to that island after Zordon's destroyed, and they get the ninja powers. But instead of Ninjor, it's that bitch. So I've just bring Ninjor into it.
Instead of her.
Yeah, and have Ninjor be a part of it because
that would have been sweet.
yeah, that's like how it actually happened. And then they still have the Tango Warriors, the fucking.
See, I feel like this, what we're describing, would be way more of a
matters
badass
not what
Power Rangers
weapons I
movie than
wield.
the one that just released.
Honestly though, to make it like an epic movie, you'd have to kill Zordon.
There can be
Didn't
no
Zordon die?
escape death.
Yeah, he does. He dies, but
He
they
dies.
bring
And
him
he gets
back.
brought back with that bitch. But
You know, the only problem with that though is
Then all would be well.
when they shatter Zordon's tube his goodness should have
But that could
eradicated all evil.
be. That could be.
That's true.
But it wasn't.
Well,
a
that was
canon
not
event.
shattering it too. That was when you destroyed him, and he did that.
Maybe the command center can find it.
Yeah, but I would want to see the Thunder Megazord get destroyed. Because unfortunately that's the Megazord they have. I don't like the Thunder Megazord.
I don't know. If it was rated R, they would have they should show some boobies and a sex scene. And make it automatically an awesome movie.
You need to get laid, Corey.
Yeah.
I get laid a lot,
Yeah,
but at
no,
the same time,
we can leave that. We can leave that out of the Power Rangers movie. Like we can make it dark, but we don't need to.
Yeah,
we don't
I
need
think
to-
all rated R
have
movies
sex
should have
in a
that.
Power
we don't need a sex scene.
I just
Such
want to
reference
see.
on jurisdiction
Yeah, I don't know.
Catch Tommy and Kimberly in the
Yeah.
back of the Dragon Zord.
See, I don't know. I don't think every story needs to have fucking a love story.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be about love.
Yeah.
What
It
How
could just
does
be like
that
the Red
fall
Ranger,
into
like
Power
running off
Rangers?
and hooking up with some random chick and coming
We gotta
back.
save the world, but first bend over.
Yeah.
Come on, that don't make sense.
Or like Ivan Ooze do something like really twisted or something, like do some like Buffalo Bill type shit and then throw like the Pink Ranger in a pit or something.
It puts the
Okay, it's not the
Rose against the hose again.
Like the Power Rangers gotta go save Kimberly
It
or
would be
something.
remiss of us not to take full advantage of the situation.
Nah, I think we can leave the sex stuff out of the Power Rangers.
Yeah, I don't think we.
That wasn't even the sex. That was just like really twisted.
I'm
but at the
just
same
saying.
time.
Yeah. I think we'll refine it more. But yeah, we're gonna
Doesn't have
leave.
to be a full
we're
sex
gonna
scene.
leave that part out.
It could be insinuated.
We can put that in the director's cut, maybe.
Yeah.
Where it's like 13 hours longer. 6 hours of porn.
Yeah, they were they were talking there was who the fuck was it? I think it was Paul Felder was calling that Mike
This fight gets more
Malott
exciting,
the new GSP.
GSP.
Yeah.
Dude, he kind of bosses this.
Is he from France too, or the new GSP?
Canada.
Like,
I thought
me
that's
and
why.
Maggie need to learn how to check a kick.
Yeah.
Cause this leg get kind of beat the fuck up.
Ooh. Another. Oh yeah,
He's
that,
like,
that fucking hurt him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's DC agrees with us too.
Like a lot.
Yeah. Mike Mallet,
That's so much better than the lot.
Neil Nagny.
Bill Nagby.
Look at that referee. He doesn't look like he's in the best shape.
Oh yeah, he can't even like hardly stand on it right now. How do you do Mike Malott? Oh my god.
I mean, that sounds right.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Just go with whatever fucking comes out. Go with what you feel, yo. Padawan.
Oh my god.
Nail my cock. What?
I said it. I meant it.
Did you watch the Big Black Hawk video? Dude,
Did you send it?
yeah. Get on Messenger and look it up right now. It's fucking hilarious.
Did you send it to me too?
Yeah,
I think I watched that one.
dude, I sent it.
Is
to
it the
you.
cartoon?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
sent.
I
I
watched
sent
it.
it to you. I sent it to Amanda. I sent it to E Fizzle. I sent it to
Dude,
Curtis.
dude, I laughed when at the very end one.
Not a carpenter!
When they come to ride, he makes them all
Bring that over here. Bring that a little bit
Black Hawk
closer.
has a giant black head. Big Black Hawk only sleeps in my bed. Big Black Hawk scares the fellas, except my friend Jack. Big Black Hawk makes you jealous because he's so black. most favorite ride, but I can't get Jack off. Until he's satisfied. Big Black Hawk.
That's awesome.
That was fucking hilarious. That was for Kenny. That wasn't for you.
Oh
That's
yeah,
amazing.
dude, that shit was fucking hysterical. Oh my god.
When are we gonna beat that fucking map?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
Soon.
because like I went into there and I had the ray gun and I was just like a whole clip to the face and it didn't do anything. And I'm like, I feel like they're just like extra hard to fucking beat when you get in there. Cause like, I'll get out of that fucking the time travel step, you know, when they spawn in, and I just like 3 bullets and they're dead. And then you get in there and it's like fucking 5 clips and they're just like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
man?
just walk through that shit. We need to actually try out that XM53 shit.
I did, and it worked. One hit fucking ends the shit immediately. He's just like done, like the little light goes away and fucking hit little scene and then it drops him in, but you gotta be able to fucking beat them 3 things.
I think we need to.
I got the plunger and everything, but you gotta kill the Panther first.
Yeah,
Before
to
it's
get
upgraded.
it. Yeah,
And then it's only upgraded for a minute.
right.
So we just gotta figure out a way to. Which might be a lot easier
head
with 2
drum.
people. Ray guns, man. That's what I'm thinking. Ray guns, XM53s, and bows.
Yeah, dude, I'm getting pretty good at doing the bow and the void, the wolf bow and the void bow. I'm not very good at the storm
I gotta
bow
start
yet.
something with the fire bow. I don't know. I know I gotta shoot the wall up in the clock tower, get the bow, but I don't know anything after that. Dude, like once you get that, is that when you
That's
gotta go
when,
and shoot?
yeah, you gotta use the wonder spheres and
It's just
shoot.
3 of them, right?
Yeah, and there's circles on the ground. You gotta shoot, but you gotta hit it while you're in the air. That's gonna be the hardest part.
It honestly shouldn't be that bad.
It actually doesn't look as bad. It doesn't look like the videos I seen look like they were moving faster than.
You guys think that like you have to beat the map with 4 people?
Nope.
That's what.
No, we've been to the boss fight.
Yeah, so you can beat it
But at the
with.
same time, like you think 3 to 4 people, like that's why there's 4 bows to build. Maybe you need 4 bows to defeat the boss.
No, you can beat. You don't even need the bow to actually beat him. It
The
just
hardest part is
helps.
they spawn in 3 of those fancy soul dads fucking at a time.
Taught
You
me
gotta fight
it
all
would
of them.
fight on.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part.
I mean, we can play. We gotta do now. After this episode, we're gonna have to do three videos, however long this one is, and then we got 2 of them that are 2.5 hours. So we gotta get on that.
Lee is a pretty decent zombie.
Yeah, I don't want the.
I'm just saying, like if we ever needed a 4th person to like,
I'd rather ask Devin.
I must find myself a more advantageous.
the only reason I picked Lee is
position.
because I think Lee would have more experience overall playing zombie maps, you know, like would actually, I'm not saying,
I thought he played more Grand Theft Auto
He's
though.
getting beat up right now.
Yeah, Mike Milan's putting it down on him. He won that first round too for shizzle.
what's your overall favorite zombie map?
Ooh, overall favorite.
Yeah. You could even pick a
Zetsubo.
What
top 5.
is that? He just punched him like 5 times in the back of the head.
Zetsubo is my overall favorite for sure.
That would be up there for me, but that's not my favorite.
What's yours then, pussy?
You don't know?
Is it Origins?
Is it the stage?
Origins.
Dude, that one's up there, like at least top 5. Kino.
The Kino, yeah, that would be in my top 5. That was my favorite for a long, long, long time.
That was like the
Origins.
first map we really went like ham on.
Origins is my shit, man. I fucking love that map.
Yeah. I think it shouldn't have been the end map on Black Ops 2. I think it should have been the intro map for Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you go back and play it on Black Ops 2, like, it's so much more difficult and time consuming without having gobble gums or anything like that. Like, you can definitely tell it needs that extra push. But then again, that just means it was that far ahead of its time. Dude, it's fucking
The
legit.
map is legit.
I think the prison would have been the best ending map, or buried.
Hot take right here.
I would have to say my favorite.
Unpopular opinion. I think Blood is better than the original.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I
A lot
do.
of people be talking shit, but
Fuck
I don't
them.
know, man. Blood is
Dude,
that's a
it's
solid
great.
fucking map. The Easter egg is fun.
After you get the hang of it, it's not like the most challenging thing. It can be time consuming a little bit if you don't have the right like setup, but it's not like ever really super impossible. It's fun. Get it.
I wish they would have expanded on the Asylum map. The one that had the big circle and you started off on one side or the other and you had to go back.
Verrückt?
Yeah, Baroque.
Yeah, if they
That was one
would've-
of my favorites.
Like, I liked the concept of that, and if they would have just expanded on that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Dude, Treyarch Zombies comes out this year. There's always
Solo
hope.
game?
I've been hearing that the 25 zombies is gonna be treated like Modern Warfare, where it's gonna be like a 2-year game where it's just gonna have like a 2-year cycle, like just that one game, instead of like the 1-year extra stuff. It's gonna go like straight 2 years, pretty much be like two games back to back. So it'll be like 25 and 26. Will all be just for that one.
I heard
I hear a
that.
lot of shit. Like they're trying to fucking. Somebody's talking about they trying to redo every single zombies map ever. On that
I heard,
game.
yeah, I heard
And I'm
that.
like, man, bring it on.
But you know what I also heard is that I don't know how true this is or if it was just something that got heard and got disproven. I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass, but they were saying that after this after this release this year in 2024, they're gonna go back to just Treyarch doing zombies.
I hope so.
Like they won't have Sledgehammer or Infinity Ward make zombies anymore, and
You know what
it'll
I want
just
them
be
to do?
Treyarch and their.
I think I wouldn't
Cycle.
mind as long
I
as
want
they
them
had
to
the
take-
final say.
I want them to take zombies out of the Call of Duty cycles and just have Treyarch zombies making an Xbox exclusive.
That would be cool.
Kind of
Oh, so
like
I
its own
see.
video game, or just
Yeah, it's old game. like just it's
like you
Call
can, you
of
can
Duty
keep the
zombies.
you can keep Call of Duty title,
it would
But,
be
like-
like Left 4 Dead, or it would
but
be
yeah,
like Dead Island. It'd
don't
be its
make
own
it
video
the
game.
third mode. Make
Make an actual
zombies.
story. Like just make a
No,
full
no,
story.
no, not even that. It like you have all the same Easter eggs, all the same maps,
Just-
all the same shit, just in one it's
game.
one big ass list. It's just one game.
Yeah,
You don't
that
have
has
to-
everything.
Yeah,
Just all the old stuff,
Interesting.
no everything.
or like a completely new game. Like, are you talking
Like a
about
new
all
game
the old maps
with all the maps, like
that they previously
but all on
done?
one engine. Yeah, everything, all on one engine.
They won't do that. They'd lose money
No, they are you fucking
because
serious?
then you would never have to buy any of the maps on any of the other games.
Yeah, but then they don't have to focus on.
But then you have to buy that game, do you know how much money they can make off of that?
Yeah.
And then you
No,
put in
if you
your
think
download
about it,
content
all
into
the
that.
people that just randomly buy like a
I see that he came back and whooped that ass.
Damn.
He fucking blew his fucking wad and got
think about it.
beat
So,
up.
some little kid that don't know any better is gonna get Black Ops 3 and then be like, oh, it has zombies. I want to buy this map. Blah blah blah. But if they knew they could just buy one game that has all the maps, so like I feel like they would make more money off of not doing that.
But then they would have more time to focus on making a better
I'm not
Black
saying it's a
Ops
bad
game.
idea. Like I would love it, but I feel like they would they wouldn't do it. 'cause
I don't
they'd
think
lose
so,
money.
because I think then they would realize how much of a market there is in zombies, and to do zombies right, and then you could just focus, and then you get such a better zombie experience, and more people would be willing to spend money to fucking update that one game that has every fucking zombies title.
No,
so
if it
that
was
way-
downloads, like if it was like a game that gave you like 4 or 5 maps at first, I could see them being like, all right,
Yeah,
this,
that's what I'm
this,
saying.
this
like,
game,
have
Yeah.
everything that they previously did, and then just continue to release new shit that you would have to pay for.
yeah, okay, yeah, I could see that,
Like
yeah.
just all on one title.
But
that
if
you
they just
go in and
released a
that's
game that had all the
zombies.
previous maps on it at once,
Yeah.
I feel like they
Same
would,
thing. Have all the previous, so you can play whatever the fuck map you want.
well,
and then
that,
still
they would
play the new
definitely,
ones.
everybody would definitely buy it, but
I don't think they'd lose money on it. I think they'd have a
think
great
they'd make
market
a
for
fucking
that.
ass ton of money off of it.
at
Yeah.
first, yes, I'm not saying they would make an ass ton of money, but yeah, at first, and then I just feel like,
And then you gotta spend more money to get the new stuff that comes out. And then
Yeah.
you just keep making money. And then you can have the characters, and you can just you can have your main 4 fucking Ultimates characters,
Oh, the
and then
dude
you
that-
can have them fucking change their outfits,
The
and you can
dude
buy
that,
their little packs.
The
and-
dude that played Takio died.
oh,
Oh, I heard
Yeah,
that. That's so
Takio
they
shitty.
should have
voice
like a
actor.
funeral episode or something.
That's so
Matt.
shitty.
Well, this can be our paid tribute to him. Cause like fucking
Just as I predicted,
Zetsubo's my shit, dude,
feeding of the
and that was
dragon
all
is
about
They're not gonna be able to replace
Takio.
that character. He was one of my favorites. Other than
I can't say that. Takio wasn't ever my favorite.
He
one.
was until BO4.
Yeah, he was a
And
real.
you ruined it for me because you were like, oh, he's such a Debbie Downer. And then I
Dude,
started paying attention, and I'm like,
yeah, dude, both
He's
of
like,
them,
so
Ultimus and
somber.
fucking
I have
whatever
to
the
say
other
Rick
one
Thompson.
He was
is.
kind of
He's my
funny way
favorite.
back though, like in the first.
Yeah, he got some jabs in, and he would say
Or
some
Nikolai.
good shit. Dude, Nikolai's my
Nikolai
favorite.
or Rick Toffin.
Nikolai is definitely my favorite.
Richtoff is sadly my number 3.
Dempsey's my second.
Yeah, Dempsey's my second. So it goes Nikolai, Dempsey, Richtoff, and Takio.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably the same.
And it sucks because I really wish Takio was funnier because I feel like his accent is just my favorite. I don't know.
Dude, he played a lot of fucking different like cartoon characters.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they should totally have a build your own character, and if they did that, like a whole new
Yeah,
game.
you get to pick like which character you want to be, and then you get to customize their gear.
Yeah, customize their gear. And
I think it should all be Cold War mechanics.
it would be really difficult and probably a little cheesy. Like they couldn't add a lot of detail. But I feel like you guys ever play Tony Hawk Underground 2 or any of the Tony Hawk games?
Yeah.
So do you remember you could build your own skate park?
Yeah.
You should be able
Oh
to build your
yeah,
own map.
build your own zombie map.
Build your own what?
You can do that on Black Ops 3.
I didn't know that.
Fuck you, Tom.
Not on the Xbox, but on the computers. They
Okay,
have,
so I've seen people.
Oh,
get into-
it's a big
yeah.
thing where you can go and play like modded maps. You can make your own.
I didn't know
fucking-
that was an actual thing.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
but-
you gotta do it on computer though.
Yeah, that's like a whole.
Why
fucking
don't they do that?
genre of fucking.
Why don't they do that on
Zombies.
the Xbox?
And there's some. There's a way that you can get to play them. And some of them maps are cool. Like some people.
Like I feel like that would be an awesome addition to
Like
its own game.
somebody redid Origins, but gave it Cold War's mechanics.
Oh.
And I was like, dude, so they're walking around, they got all 10 perks and shit, and I'm like, man, that's so fucking cool.
How do you guys feel about friendly fire? Like you accidentally being able to hit your own teammate.
Breathing room.
I mean,
I think it's stupid.
I don't. It's realistic.
More
Yeah, it'd
realistic
be
than
funny.
just plain realistic.
It's funny to do it, but like when shit gets serious, and if you're trying to like
They
coordinate
deserve
to do
no
something,
better.
and you accidentally do that when you're trying to be like do something serious, it just be silly.
You can blow yourself up with your own.
But
So
I
how come you
actually,
can't fucking hit your team
I
over?
actually just seen a clip of a military guy talking about friendly fire, and he says in war, friendly fire is inevitable. It's gonna happen.
I guess that's why they're so like you can become like not heartless, but I guess like kind of like that, like more.
So I don't know. I think that's just something else. I think it adds another
Psycho.
level of complexity to it.
Another level of realism.
Yeah, but
I call it evolving to a psycho.
yeah.
If you think about it, remember, you ever seen that Sean skit where they like he's talking about the Arabs, they get crazy, like they blow something up and they're like, yeah. And then like a military dude in Black Hawk will just blow people down and be like,
Oh,
yeah.
Shane,
That's the
Shane,
psycho. Yeah.
Shane
What did I
Gillis
say, Sean?
is who he's talking about.
That's psycho, you know. So like, yeah, just how do you know there's not friendly fire down there? Or, like little kids or
There is.
There's friendlies, there's innocents, there's everything, and you're just gonna mow them down.
and then just be like clear.
Done.
It's clear.
This program contains
Would you be able to do
flashing
that?
images and scenes of violence.
No, I wouldn't be like that's one of the big reasons why I've never joined like any type of armed forces. Like I was about to join the U.S. Air Force, but I'd probably get dishonored.
I have always pictured that as like
I would be
the
one of those types.
stupidest fucking thing ever. I don't know, man.
I would still say no. Like I would be one of those. Be like, if I don't think it's morally right, then I'd be like no, and they would do whatever they want. Or yeah,
Could you do it if you were in like one of the simulators? Like you were
like
playing
100 years,
like
100
you-
yards away.
like you're in the apparatus like you're playing a game.
If it's against like, let's say,
You're controlling like a.
you guys ever seen Starship?
Yeah, you're
Troopers?
controlling it, but you're not in it. But it looks like
You
you're
ever seen
playing a
Starship
fucking
Troopers,
video game.
where they're fighting bugs on another planet. Yes, I would do that. You know what I'm talking about? You ever seen Starship Troopers?
I mean, that's how they make it look, but then like
The bugs
still
launched
doing
it.
the same shit. I mean, I don't know.
Like it. I know not to kill an alien because it's misunderstood. That's like an evil thing. Humans like we attack first, but at the same time, if it's like a
You ever
condition
watch the
like
show
that.
Black Mirror?
I've never seen it. What's it about?
Dude, that's. It's on
It's
Netflix.
dude,
You
it's a
watch it.
wild show. Yeah, you should check
I
it
don't
out.
think
One-
humans should
there's
fight
one
other
episode in
humans.
particular. It's like all like about technology gone awry, basically, like
AI or just technology?
different technology. So one episode in particular was about people in the army, right? So the whole premise is there's monsters taking over, and you're in the army, and you have to go and destroy these monsters. Throughout the episode, you come to find out that when you enlist and they implant some shit into your eyes that make people look like monsters. So you're not shooting and killing monsters, you're just shooting people that other people want you to kill.
So how do they get people convinced that there's monsters even there?
Because they implant them in their eyes and that's what they see.
Well, before that, like you said.
Because they implant shit in your eyes and they're like, we're being invaded by
So
monsters.
pretty much
and
like
you
right
need to
now, if the
fight.
government told us like there was monsters killing us, but we don't physically see proof of those monsters, and they want us to enlist to go kill monsters. No, I wouldn't do that.
But if you enlist in the army and they're like, we're under an invasion, and you see a monster with your own eyes, you're gonna kill it.
So the very first.
And then you find out that it's just people that they want you to kill. So
Well, that'd be messed up and twisted, and you wouldn't know any better. Like, if it was something like.
But-
what
but
if
I'm
you are
saying,
in
like-
the army and they implant that shit into you and you don't know about it? Yes, that'd be fucked up.
But I'm saying like that's the same thing as when you're going into war.
Well, what you're
going
saying
to,
is, like,
you're
what the
going to kill these people that you're told are monsters to reach somebody else's agenda.
I get what you're saying. Like, twisted
And
lies.
the people that you're killing are being told the same thing that you're being told by people above them.
So
So like that's why I don't agree with war. It's like you're killing people that you don't know that aren't really a part of the problem, and they're killing people that they don't know that aren't really a part of the problem.
people can join.
And it's just a bunch of killing random people, and nothing really gets solved because
I feel like you could join any type of armed forces and not go into it with a battle intent. Like, what about if you're a medic and you go in there just to like save people and you don't want to harm anybody? There's a movie about that. He doesn't want to carry a gun into battle, but he saved 150 people in battle.
that's a good movie, and it's a good sentiment, but you're still like
Well, I'm just saying.
you're still
in that era.
contributing to the war. You're like, let's keep this shit going. Got me some work to do. I'm gonna go make money off of you guys dying.
But well, he was just doing what he could. Would you say not join the war at all, or like he couldn't make a real effect, like stop the war?
Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. That's other people's. You know, man, I'm saying
So
do your shit.
I was pretty close to
I'm
joining.
gonna work and cook my
I
food.
was pretty close to joining the U.S. Air
Want a
Force,
cheeseburger?
but
Yeah, I'll cook you one.
but there's everybody has their own reasons, and I don't think you have to be a pretty messed up person to be like, I'm going to join any type of armed forces to go kill people. Like, you have to be like just a different breed.
And that's
Yeah.
the people that they look for. It's just fucked up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, almost all the messed up weapons that have ever been made wasn't made with a killing intent. Probably have to say less than 50%. Not like the actual guns and shit, but I'm talking about like like nuclear fission and like the splitting of the atom. Like that.
Yeah, somebody fucking thinks of it, and somebody else is just like, you got to kill somebody. Let's do this. Let's go. I'll give you money. That's exactly what happened. That's human nature.
To be honest, that's
I kill people with
that's
that.
a big
Let's
reason
try
why
it.
I haven't written down a lot of my ideas.
You afraid somebody's gonna kill somebody else with it?
Use it for a weapon or something like that.
All right. So this
Like
took
Nikola Tesla.
kind of took a dark turn here. So let's keep going with this. All right. If you were a mad scientist, right, and you had no limits, no limits, no worries of like any type. What
I would breed
What?
animal genetics into humans.
what?
That's
Dude.
my field.
Okay.
I already
So
got that.
Is that the end of the question, or?
Yeah. What experiment would you do on a
Yeah,
person?
like
On a person?
Yeah, on a
What
person.
field-
That's a
what
very
field-
unique
what
question.
field
Why do I
science?
have to?
What, with not even like doing experiments on people, but like
No, on people.
no, I'm saying like
I would
What-
say
what-
I'd do
what if
it in
you
a
would
cool way
rather-
and
what
give
if
them
you would rather,
gills.
like,
I would
create
probably
weapons?
make it to where you could like.
what field would you study?
The question
kind of-
is if you were a mad scientist with no like limits or moral
But you
quarries.
could be a mad scientist and develop a weapon that would destroy the whole world.
Be messed
Without
up if you were
doing
like I'd connect
tests
3
on
humans
people.
together.
But
like
that's
a
not.
fucking,
But that's not the question.
Are you wanting Curtis to say he'd connect 3 people like a caterpillar?
No, I'm
no.
just saying. If you were a mad scientist with no moral quarries, what experiment would you do to another person?
I would fucking inject animal genetics into humans. That's what I would do.
For what purpose? Like, what would you do with that? Like, expand on that a little bit. Cause I got something kind of similar.
I'll let you go with yours first because
Okay, so you got like fucking reptiles that can regrow their tails, and you can try to fucking figure out how to get people to regrow their arms. You got fucking the jellyfish that can like revert itself back and like to a younger state, so you could like keep your fucking cells
can we turn
fresh.
back into humans
Like
at any time?
basically regeneration, like just whatever you could do, and then add like strength from fucking I don't know, rhinos or something, something,
Like a
some speed.
Senator or
I don't know, like figure whatever. There's got to be you can figure out how to get fucking
feel like
vision,
that's been done in the
vision
past.
from animals that they can see at night and fucking give it to humans so they can see at night. Like just anything that would be beneficial in war. I mean,
Now, can you turn back into a human at all? Or do you turn back
no, you are a human. You
Important
just
things to do.
have these abilities.
Oh, so you just have the animal abilities? You don't turn into the animal. You don't
No,
like.
you don't
You're not
have
like
anything.
Lizard Man off Spider-Man, are you?
No, you just have the ability to regrow your arm if you get it chopped off.
He wasn't gonna. You know, he didn't know he was gonna turn into a lizard, like off Spider-Man. Though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's basically what he's saying, but it's like a perfected version of it.
yeah. That
Where
would
you
be
just have
my-
animal
that would
powers?
be
Yeah,
my-
that'd be
my-
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I thought you turned into the animal. I thought you
No,
were like
where you could,
a
could,
centaur. Like,
you know, you start to age and you could just replenish yourself, keep yourself young.
The incessant screams.
So you stop the aging process. Fucking, if you get your arm cut off, you can just regrow your arm like fucking.
I feel like
Deadpool.
we'd all be dead so fast. Like, I feel like there'd be
Basically
more
make
wars.
yourself Deadpool.
Yeah.
Well, if
Man.
everybody had the immortal factor, that'd be crazy. But
Well, that's what that's what I would go for. Like, you know, you'd be able to fucking regenerate yourself, so you're immortal. You can regrow.
well,
so
there's
you-
not an animal out
can't,
there
like,
where you chop off
lose
its head,
that.
it's not gonna die.
You got night vision.
Yeah. That's basically the only way you die. You gotta get your head chopped off.
Well, Deadpool, you could chop off his head and he could still live.
Well, yeah, but he was just saying Deadpool.
Yeah, but that's
you know.
I'm not saying exactly Deadpool.
Okay.
Alright, so what was yours, Corey? I want to hear yours before I do mine. Because I
So,
think mine might surprise you guys.
so I'd honestly just do studies on the brain
I
to where
assume
like
Golf
we
and
could just
Schuster are
perfect
trying
the
to
brain
discern
to
the
where
secrets
like
of this
there's this
machine.
movie called Alice or something where
Avatars.
she's just like a super genius and you can use like 100% of your brain, like just all the unknown possibilities. Just all the unknown possibilities we could do with 100% or even more
Can't even think about aiming.
of the use of our brain. Like
So
that's
you,
just like
so you would just fuck with people's brains until you unlocked the basically unlocked the essence of it and
and
the
then
full potential of the brain.
yeah, and then like you don't really know what would happen after that. Like is there good situations or bad situations? Do you think people would be super evil still, or you know like?
It probably just depends on the person.
Well, you just give it to all the rich people that are already evil.
Yo, you pick. You cherry pick them motherfuckers. You pick and go to the extensive shit. People you know
Yeah,
you can trust
psychological evals.
yourself. I mean, yeah, you gotta
But
pick
also,
with that shit.
if it wasn't just studies on the brain, like I would have a portal gun, like right. But you just said study on
Yeah,
humans.
yeah.
Wait, it's hard to decide
Human
the
studies.
subject of what I'd want to do on a human study. Because, like, if you think about it, that's what aliens do. They come to Earth and, like, they pick up humans and study them.
Yeah. So
Or gills.
mine was pretty much like Curtis's.
Nearby.
I'm going full Digimon Emperor and Spider-Man all at the same time, and I'm definitely combining humans and just different DNAs, like dinosaurs, reptiles, fucking crazy shit, and then I'm putting the dark rings from the Digimon Emperor and the dark spirals on them, and these sons of bitches are fighting for my fucking entertainment. I get to sit on the throne and watch these
Would you be able to
motherfuckers fight.
communicate with all animals if you had their powers?
No.
Aw. But
Yeah,
that would be a cool
Yeah,
stipulation.
I wouldn't.
with no moral queries, shit.
I wouldn't.
No consequences.
Yeah, if you got like no moral queries or anything,
Much
like
the
fuck
boss,
that. I don't want to
machines
communicate
appear
with
to
the
follow
animals.
us wherever we
Just go
go.
fucking
You just have all
have my army of fucking super soldiers and.
So why does it have to be an army?
Yeah. Let's go fuck that dude up.
So when you were like, if the army tricked
You
you,
remember that one dude from high school that was mean? Fuck him.
so did you guys?
Literally.
So did you guys know the very first pair of night vision goggles ever made were like infrared? It was like red, and
Oh, I heard this.
you could see things like demons and stuff flying that weren't even there.
Yeah, they
and
say
they had
you
to
could
take those
shut
night
up.
vision goggles away because they were like seeing either another realm or just some kind of thing.
Yeah, you know how like when you wear night vision goggles, it's green. They say that the very first night vision goggles were red, and the lady that wore them freaked the fuck out because she said she could see shit that wasn't really there. She
Yeah, I heard it was more than just a lady. They would give it to like fighter pilots, like
Oh, I thought
like airplanes. Like people were like flying helicopters. Like they were flying like airplanes and helicopters, and they were just shooting at random shit.
Yeah, like there was just like
So they had to take it away.
shit wasn't. Yeah, so they made them green, and then
I
they
think they went
just
to a
kind
couple
of.
different colors.
Then they
before
just
took
kind
it.
of stopped talking about it.
Well, it was probably. I think it was hidden by like the government or some shit like that type stuff.
Well, I mean, obviously we know about it.
So in the past decade, they've released a lot of files to the public. That's why like a lot of we've been seeing and hearing of a lot of strange shit.
Oh
that
shit,
we
this
never
is
knew
the
of.
co-main.
Like the alien stuff. Like in the past decade, how much alien stuff has been released by the government.
Yeah, but that's just a distraction for something for real.
No,
Because like,
there was an actual meeting where they
no, I know
Okay.
that there was an actual meeting,
whatever
but
you call
like, fucking what?
it, or whatever you call it. I don't think it's a court session or whatever.
If you could time travel one time,
Oh,
and you're
I'm
to
gonna ask
stay
this.
wherever you
Oh,
time
stay?
travel
Truly
to,
believe you can simply surround the daughter.
Can we get in the time machine and like see it visually before we land?
no.
This is
Because
not
remember the
my
movie Time Machine
destiny.
where like everything was happening around him and you could just fucking stop it?
Yeah, no. You pick a time.
Because there's probably times before us that we
place,
don't
and
know
you go
of.
to it, and then that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't know. Past, present, future, different place, different, whatever. You can only go one destination, but you're stuck there.
Do we teleport to that location?
Yep. Wherever you want to go. And then you don't come back. Would you even take that?
Yeah, I'd take that.
If you go back in time, your age doesn't change. You stay you. You just are dropped wherever you want to go as you
I
are.
hope you're not wasting my
With
time,
your
dog.
What was the date of the Great Pyramids? Does anybody know that date? Is that,
Great.
Well,
I'm on
I
my
mean,
way.
official is like 45,000 years.
That's
Four-
dangerous.
4,500
You jump that
years.
much
No,
time though, because you gotta think about different diseases and
What
shit.
is it,
like,
beast? What have you found?
He gonna take COVID to fucking
Well, I was gonna say-
ancient Egypt to kill everybody.
well, I'm not sitting there. If you want to lead me down that rabbit hole, like I'm not really gonna care about that shit.
Corey's like, I'm going back to ancient times to get some Cleopatra pussy.
that's
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what if it's out of this world? What if it's like the best I've ever had?
it's
It
not.
makes me a king, or it makes me like a god or something.
What if you get there and it just like immediately
Well, I'm
you're just like
not really too
overwhelmed with like rotten snaps smell and you're just like, and then you can't go anywhere.
I mean, like if everybody has it, then if nobody else will care.
Well, that boy's got rock grind. That's cool.
It's like everybody having a birthmark.
You know, if you're gonna go back to that, you just take a bar of soap and you just be like,
See,
look.
I'll be snowblind to it.
No, but like if you think about it, if the pyramids were being built, that's probably a way different kind of technology and people that we don't understand or know. So like if you really think about
Go
it,
back
like,
there, you go find out.
So you
it
don't
was-
really know. Like,
it
that's
was
why
a
I'm
bunch
sitting
of
there thinking
slaves that were
deeply.
like forced to build it, and you gotta end up having to build it.
I mean,
Carrying a rock across the fucking desert.
I mean,
Stop
like,
it!
Fucking not even any weed at the house.
it's not like they're gonna pull out a
Bullshit.
gun, and it's not like they're like, pow. At least I'd have a fighting chance. Like they got the whip and maybe a sword. Like I'd at least go down fighting.
He's
They show all those movies
carrying
where
a
they're like,
1-ton
"Ah!"
block and he's got the chance.
I'd at least make a running start. But let me like. Do you have an answer yet, BK?
Oh man, I would go my birthday.
Really?
Yeah.
Just so you can tell your younger self, like, what's
I've
up?
heard it said
Nope.
that the shield is
What?
quicker than
Just
the eye.
because the 90s were the shit. And I could be like, I could blow some motherfuckers'
Tell
minds.
stories of my bravery.
And I would fuck with people. I would fuck with
I
people.
become an early investor in the UFC. Look at shit.
So you
ton
guys,
of money.
so you
Yeah.
guys would make the short move to where you just know all the statistics and just get rich off of it.
Yeah. No,
I
not even
wouldn't-
get
yeah,
rich.
I wouldn't make.
You
a-
wouldn't
I
do
wouldn't
it
make
just for the
crazy
scientific, like, knowing of like what would actually happen and like making a difference. Or something?
I would take saved videos of 9/11 and I would stop
Do we
that
get to
shit.
take
Dude,
shit
I would
with
be
us?
I
Or
would
is
be
it
a
like we just-
national
or is it just
fucking
randomly
hero.
happen? Like, do we get to take shit with us?
Yeah, dude.
Can I have the Nanny McPhee purse
No,
where
no,
you
no.
just
You
No.
put
don't,
shit
get
in
to
it?
take, you don't get to take anything with you.
You get no, you fuck that. You get to take your cell phone.
It's like, what if your mind's
with-
erased
with
when you go
3
back?
videos?
You just show up in a time and you're just like, I don't know anything. What's my name?
You get 3 videos, and the max they can be 5 minutes.
What if they don't have a VHS player, bro?
No, on your phone,
Each video can be 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What if they don't have
but
a
only
charger?
5 minutes.
And what if they don't have a charger and your battery runs out, bro?
Yeah, you gotta worry about that. You gotta make sure your
Would you
shit's
rather bring a
charged.
book?
Your pain is at an
Like, wrote
end.
down?
Mine is not.
I'm just saying.
See, like, one of my thoughts was the Library of Alexandria, so I could learn all that knowledge and, like, know shit that I never, like, people don't know. But at the same time, seeing the Great Pyramids be built, you never know what could be happening right there.
You know those books
And then,
aren't
like,
in
Atlantis.
English, right?
And then, like, I know Atlantis is kind of made up, but, like, what if you could go back to the time where, like, you just shows, like, Atlantis was an option, like, you're just scrolling through, like, Atlantis was actually an option. You'd be like, fuck yeah, dude, like, go back to there. And then you just see a bunch of humanoid animal. Then you just see a bunch of like animal humans. You're like, what the fuck? Curtis predicted this shit in the future.
And then you're like walking around Atlantis and you see me sitting there.
Right next to Stephen Hawking. Sorry. I would.
What?
Everybody else would go caw too. You know that, right?
You just hear God, and you look over and it's me just.
Are you sitting next to the Pope?
This is how it always ends.
Like if I could just go back and see it and come back and not like make a difference.
Stay.
Your pain is
Yeah, so you gotta stay. So if you go to Atlantis and it's real, you're fucked.
How am I fucked? That'd be so cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool, but where the fuck is Atlantis now?
As long as they're not making sacrifices to new people showing up.
But they probably are.
And that's a stipulation I'm able to take.
That's what I'm
we're
saying. Like,
rolling
you just
the
have to
dice
be
here.
willing to. Cause like, it could end up being fucking sweet. You like thinking about it, like, man, that would be fucking.
Like, what if
really
we went
cool
back to
live back then.
Pangea days where
But-
it was all one continent?
But what if they like captured you and they made you fight in the Coliseum? And you gotta fight some tigers.
What?
That's not cool.
The Coliseum wasn't built in Atlantis days.
It could have been.
They could have had a
They
Coliseum.
absolutely could have had it.
I'm
I'm
saying,
saying like you don't know.
So you guys would
This
just
is-
travel back to a time you relatively know of?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to the future because I'm afraid. Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, like,
I want to go back in time to a better time.
Yeah.
that's why I said, can you really
But-
you see your surroundings? Because that would be cool. Like, just like in the movie Time Machine, where you can just be like, oh, pause. Like,
Yeah, go back to a pre 9/11
warn
and
somebody?
just take the Samsung Galaxy fucking and just show somebody, and then you're a billionaire. You're set for the rest of your fucking life. All you gotta do is sell out, because that technology
go make
doesn't
friends.
exist.
no,
Go
the
make
government
friends
would
with
just
fucking
come and
Jeff
take it from
Bezos.
you and hide
Yeah.
you. You need to be more smarter than that. They would just come in and swoop you up.
You should check out my garage.
That's why Rick had all those like clauses and shit. Like, at least when Rick got killed, he got downloaded into the body somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's still a cartoon. This is real life, Corey.
And we're being able to travel back in time to whatever time we want.
Yeah, dude.
What is it, a genie wish?
A
Yeah.
weenie dish. Oh shit. She's gonna get choked out. Oh, maybe she's gonna get cracked.
How many times did they travel into the past in Futurama?
7.
2?
Only twice?
Yeah.
7.
I was gonna say I thought it was more.
The new season should be coming out pretty soon. Season.
Came out
I heard they have a new
months
South
ago.
Park movie.
No, another one. What?
I heard they have a new South Park movie.
It's fucking
Yeah.
hysterical.
Yeah, I
Not suitable
haven't
for
seen
children.
it yet. I need to get it. Dude,
Is that the clip I showed
Randy,
you? Is
Randy
that
makes
from
an
it?
OnlyFans, so like throughout the
So is
whole
it the
episode,
older-
every time he's like talking, it's like he's talking and it pans out, and he's just standing there with no pants on with his dick out.
Are they older in the movie?
Yeah,
that's an older movie. That's like a pandemic special or something.
Oh, so that's an episode? That
Well, they were like movies.
that
Yeah,
video.
That's from
That
from the
video
older one.
cut me the fuck up.
Will you please knock it off? What's the problem, Kyle? You know what you're doing, fat ass. God damn it, why don't you lay off my fucking dad, Uncle Cal? Moisha, he's never talked like that before. I'm sorry, Mom, it's just Uncle Cal. It makes me so crazy. That is not okay, Moisha. But it's true, Dad. Uncle Kyle makes me crazy too. Minora. Sexy cat. Hakim.
So did he turn Jewish?
I haven't seen that. I'll have to
I'm
catch
assuming
up on
because
it.
they all have like Yam. It was like,
You guys haven't seen that?
no,
No.
I haven't really watched.
Oh
any
my
of South
god,
Park yet.
dude! You need to watch it. You need to watch it. I don't even want to spoil.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Oh my god. Yeah, y'all need
Yeah.
to catch up on some South Park.
Yeah, I do. I haven't.
I'm surprised he's not all caught up.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping up
Yeah,
on
they're not
South
suitable
Park.
for children. It's fucking funny. That one is fucking hysterical. That's like a 3-part thing.
Because I asked BK the other day, I was like, "Does South Park have any other movies?" And he said just one. So that's why I was surprised.
Yeah,
Dude,
they
got
only-
signed for like
they
10
only,
seasons, and every season they have a 3-part that's all split in, all matched
that's
for
like a
as
saga,
a technically a movie. So like they're
Like
gonna have like 10,
Imagination Land.
kinda, but it's all mashed in as one movie. Like, okay, so hold on.
But they only technically have one movie. The
See, I look at
bigger,
that as an
bigger,
art.
longer,
Not
and
suitable for
uncut.
children is 46 minutes and 31 seconds.
Well, you know what I know what you
Did
mean.
they make it a musical again?
Nah, it's fucking great though.
Oh, I should have added one song.
I need to fucking find a copy of the bigger, longer, and uncut, because that shit's funny.
It
I be
is.
singing them songs
They
in my
had,
head at work all the time.
They had the one
They used to
where
own it at one time.
they had the one about Disney where the Panderverse entered the Panderverse.
I haven't seen that.
Dude, that shit's funny as fuck.
I've
recall
seen clips of that.
Yeah, where like Cartman turns into fucking
What season are
Kathleen
they on
Kennedy.
What season are they on?
Fuck, like fucking 53 or something.
They gotta be getting close to 30.
I think it is around 30.
Do you think they'll ever beat out The Simpsons?
I
No.
don't think anybody's ever gonna beat out the Simpsons because the Simpsons never gonna stop.
Did you see all the new like predictions they've been trying to make?
No.
The new season and everything. Yeah, like they've been like just showing like a bunch of things that potentially could happen. Everybody's like, this could totally fucking happen type shit.
Yeah.
It's not
So-
it could happen, it's going.
I think
I'm glad
also
you said it and not me.
I think also at this point people might be just trying to
So are you trying to say Simpsons predictions aren't real?
No. What I'm trying to say is that the Simpsons will make a prediction and then someone's like, I'm gonna do it like that. Fuck.
I get what you're saying. Try to make it come true.
That's enough of that, dude.
God bless you.
Fucking broke my nose. Made me sneeze 4 times. Fuck.
When I'm working, I like sneeze or pick up or anything. He's always like, bless you. Thank you, Daddy. If you
could cross the South Park universe with another universe, what would you pick?
Family Guy.
I pick The Simpsons.
I might do American Dad.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I was just thinking about that too.
Or, now hear me out on this one. Boondocks.
Yeah, that would be a good one
See, I was trying to
too.
think of something like that. Like Rick
You
and
do
Morty
not
or
know
something.
what it is to feel
Or
an
like
arrow through the heart.
Solar Opposites.
Solar Opposites would be pretty funny.
I'm trying to think of like another TV series that like was in, like
Aqua
Team
Teen
America.
Hunger Force.
this one.
Yeah.
Alright, so what are your guys' alright, so right now, what are your guys' favorite games?
My favorite game of all time, or my
No, it's just like favorite
That was
game at
more
the
than an
moment.
injection.
chess.
At the moment, fucking BO3 is all I be playing. No.
Or
I'll
zombies
go
with you guys.
I'll go with House Flipper.
I'm gonna go with
House Flipper.
Yeah, dude, I be playing the shit out of that.
video game. Zombies with you guys.
Yeah. I say zombies is pretty much taking the cake lately.
Yeah.
I'm normally more
Alright, so what
selective
about like
what I
what about like all
put in my
time?
mouth.
Batman Arkham series.
It's a really good game.
All of them.
Your hands.
I mean, there's games that have a special place in my heart, and it's hard to like not say those. That's my favorite game. Growing up, I'm not gonna lie, like Resident Evil 2 or Diablo, just because I have really fond memories and they were really awesome games, and just yeah, I'd play them again today. It's like Metal Gear Solid. Like
Yeah,
that
I'll
was.
fuck with some Metal Gear. Ninja Gaiden's a really good game. Mortal Kombat, fucking Deadly Alliance. That game for the longest time was my favorite game.
Like even like let's say you could only play one game for the rest of your life, I'd even maybe pick some of those games over even the newer games.
Both of
With-
you
with the
know
better-
what mine is.
Zelda,
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time,
Yeah.
or Majora's Mask.
No.
If you could only
I
play
agree
one
with
game
time.
for the rest of your life, you'd pick Zelda?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even have to guess that. I knew that.
No, man. Zombies.
I would even have to say the
I'd
zombies
pick-
that
I'd
we
pick
all play
Zelda over that.
isn't even my favorite zombie game, because you can technically say Resident Evil 2 on PlayStation 1 is a zombie game, and I'd
Well,
pick that one.
I would go Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
I was just
I get it.
saying that like Zelda's my favorite game. That's what I was going for. I didn't say that, but I don't know, man. It's close. I probably would pick that if I could play one game.
Play
just
one game for the
because
rest of my life.
I couldn't sit down with you and play some Zelda.
I have no
Yeah,
time to
but you
reflect
don't
on my
have
own
to.
weariness, but
We
there
can
is so
sit
much
down and
still to
play
be
some
done.
zombies. And I can sit alone and play some zombies. Like, Batman I would consider
You
my
do not
favorite
know
over
what it
zombies.
is
Well, new
But I
games
can't sit
continue
down
to
with
come out.
somebody and play some Batman. You know, I would have to, I can sit down and play some zombies, but I can't, you know, I don't know.
Like, but what if it was just like the very first World of War game of zombies and those maps, and that's it? Like, what if it stopped right there? Like, no
Oh,
other
then I wouldn't
maps.
have picked it, but
Exactly.
But
Like,
it
that's
is
what I was
not
getting
hard.
at. Like, I would pick zombies if new games continuously came out. You get what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you're in
you get-
you're in
you get to-
purgatory, and
you
you're like,
get to
fuck yeah,
play
new
any
game.
of them, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then yeah, Call of Duty kind of beats it out because you have the multiple maps you can pick.
We'll sail shortly.
But at the same time,
But you got a lot of Zelda you can play too.
no, Zelda, he can run through that almost like nothing. Like maybe the new
How
Zelda.
many Zeldas do you got? You
The
can
new
go
Zelda,
there.
yeah, you can switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I say I got fucking Link's Awakening, I got Breath of the Wild, I
Breath
got
of the
Tears
Wild,
of
you
the
can switch up a
Kingdom.
little bit. Like you can That's a little bit, I think, longer than probably playing Ocarina of Time.
Oh, a little bit longer?
Run through, pretty much. Like, not just like going around and exploring and not knowing anything.
Alright, so what game or games would you guys pick to be able to just like experience again for the first time?
Resident Evil 2. Like I said, those nostalgic memories. I remember playing that game growing up and being scared to go around the corner because there would be a zombie to jump out at you, and I'd be like, oh, fuck.
Alright, but
Like, legitly, like, I almost died as a little kid.
do you think you would have the same reactions to it now that you did that you did when you were younger?
Oh yeah, I still get scared when that shit jumps out at me sometimes. Plus, I haven't played it in a while, so it'd be like probably playing it for the first time again. I'd be pissed. That game was hard. If you run out of bullets, you have to fucking restart. Like, that game had a limited amount of bullets. Like, if you wasted your bullets in that game, it was hard.
I would go with Ninja Gaiden.
I got a few of them, man. Obviously,
Maybe fucking Devil May Cry.
oh, that's actually one of mine.
I like character
Devil
building
May
games.
Cry, Devil May Cry 3.
Like Diablo, you could choose between 3 different characters and build those characters in different ways. Like, every game. Like,
I
so,
believe this weapon
I
shall
pick
enact a
character
kind of
building games.
firepower. I prefer
Another one of mine was Final Fantasy X.
Tony Hawk Underground 2.
Fucking Kingdom Hearts. All of them.
Final Fantasy X. That'd probably be in my top 5 or 10. Yeah, I didn't know which Final
I
Fantasy was.
recommend you take a nice long lie down.
Yeah, Metal
Like,
Gear Solid
which
2.
one's your favorite?
Yeah, 2's the best.
Is that where you sneak in through the sewer?
Yeah, and then you play with Ryzen.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the first one then.
That's the one. The first one was from regular PlayStation.
I'm thinking of that one where you like crawl underneath the tank in the beginning of the game and shit. Or like you come up through the sewers in the beginning of the game and you go up an elevator. And then you have to sneak into the base.
That's Metal Gear Solid 2.
That's 2? Okay.
Yeah.
That one was good.
Like the dog tag and people and shit. Just because you gotta put them to sleep, steal their dog tags.
I remember putting him to sleep, but I don't remember stealing the dog.
Well, you gotta hold them up and point your gun at their head, and sometimes they'll freak out and they'll shake, and their dog tags will pop off. But if they say, yeah, if they're not scared, you gotta take an actual gun and shoot next to their head or shoot them in the leg or something, and then they'll do it.
What was the name of that Metal Gear game right before it came to PlayStation 5?
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Snake Eater or something? That one.
That's Metal Gear Solid 3.
I would say 3 or 4. That was a really solid, good graphic Metal Gear game.
Metal Gear Solid 4 was pretty sweet. Curtis played more of that than I did.
That wasn't the one with the sword, was it?
That was the one where you were riding for like the whole game.
Oh yeah, you're thinking of Metal Gear Rising.
Not that one. I don't like that one more. I like the Snake Eater one.
I say you get a sword for a little while in the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't played enough of Snake Eater to know if that's what you're talking about. Man, I think another one I would pick would be fucking Conker's Bad Fur Day. You guys ever played that game?
I've never played it, but I know what game you're talking
Oh,
about.
dude, it's so fucking fun. That shit cuts me up. You ever played that game, Curtis?
What game?
Conker's Bad Fur Day?
No.
What? Hey, did you guys hear that the new Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna be set in Vice City?
I
Yeah.
didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
I heard it was going to be
announced
open
that.
world.
Yeah, it's gonna be set in Vice City this time.
I heard that it was gonna be all of their maps.
Oh, I don't know, man.
I thought it was supposed to be all of their maps just in one giant open world.
I didn't hear that. I thought the only thing I've heard is that it's gonna be in Vice City.
Yeah, I thought all of them were supposed to be present, and you'd just be able to like traverse every all of it.
That'd be pretty cool.
Who's your favorite?
Favorite Grand Theft Auto? Probably San Andreas. I played that one the most.
I played GTA 5 the most.
You played 3 or was either 3 or something.
Dude, I played the shit out of Grand Theft Auto 3. I played Vice City a lot too. Get her!
I honestly didn't really start playing heavy video games until
Oh,
high school.
yes, I suppose you
Like
fit
my,
the bill.
like when I was younger,
No,
my dad was always on the PlayStation 1, and I either had to play Diablo 1 with him and help him beat the game, or I sometimes got games by myself, but I was barely on the PlayStation.
Receiving this
Like, I
weapon was
prefer
not
to play
random.
outside.
Everything is unfolding
Play
as
with
part of a
someone.
greater plan.
But I-
Bro, I've been playing video
If I am
games for a
destined to
fucking
wield a
long
rifle, then
time.
a
I
rifle
think
I
that
will
back,
shit.
wield.
Pokemon. I was a really big Game Boy Advance person, so like
You
I played
always
a lot
keep
of
me
Pokemon
waiting,
games.
Box. Often only to disappoint me.
I would want to try to pick Pokemon for my forever game, but at the same time, I never really switched up. Like, pick different
The
Pokemon.
Pokemon game, what's not Pokemon?
What?
Battle World.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it, but Kai was telling me about it.
It looked pretty sweet, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sick.
downloaded it. I played a little bit of it. It looked really sweet from the thing, but it looks like it's gonna be another one of them like gather resources.
This
build
room
shit
belonged
type
to
games,
Maxis.
and I'm not
He was the
Like
first
art
master
or
to
something.
speak.
yeah
Never mind.
like that, but like you gotta build the little fucking whatever spheres and beat up the animal, throw it at him, catch the animal, and then you can use that in battle with other animals.
Yeah.
Basically Pokemon.
Yeah. I said Kai plays with Amanda, I guess. So.
Yeah,
I feel like if they made
it's
a
like
violent
early beta.
Pokemon
It's not
game-
even like the full release.
Yeah, it's a game preview is what
Yeah.
it says.
I feel like they should make a violent Pokemon game, like a rated R one.
I mean, that's what this game looks like.
Okay. Because like if they would have did that with the older ones, like that would have been sweet. Would have made it way harder.
Yeah, but then Pokemon probably would have never been the same. Wouldn't have been able to market it to kids. Would have failed here in the
Naruto
US.
did, and that was all about killing people. I mean, not all about killing people, but they would have just baby fight it like they did with a lot of other animes. Like Yu-Gi-Oh had a gun in it. They edited that shit out.
Yeah.
So did what was it Gargoyles? Didn't Gargoyles have a gun scene?
You know they redoing Gargoyles?
Yeah, I seen something about that.
Live action or cartoon?
Live action.
I have much to do. You're merely an inconvenience.
Yeah,
Right,
that's it.
angry word letter.
They're probably gonna fuck it up. Stupid.
If only
They're
I
doing
could
a
slow
live action
everything down.
Last Airbender. Hopefully they don't fuck it up like they did the movie.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've been hearing like I want to be excited about these, but I'm not.
Yeah, they're doing another live action Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, like I don't have faith in any of them. I
And I
just
don't
feel
have
like
faith
they're
in
all
that
gonna
one.
be
Yeah,
woke fucking.
yeah. So they're all gonna.
There was one that semi made me excited. Well, Beetlejuice 2, but at the same time, I heard it might have been fan made, but Johnny Depp as Jack from The Nightmare Before Christmas. They were talking about doing a live action Nightmare
Oh
Before
yeah, I
Christmas.
heard that where he was supposed to be Jack Skellington.
But that might
Yeah,
have just
that'd
been
be
fan
cool.
made, but at the same time, I'd be excited for that.
I'd say fucking Johnny Depp worked for Tim Burton a lot, so you never know. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
But I heard the whole Beetlejuice 2 thing is supposed to be a real thing.
Personal insults aside, Richtofen.
I've been hearing about
I can assure you
Beetlejuice
that
2
the
for
progress made
fucking
in our
4 or
lunar
5 years.
facility
Yeah,
only
for
serve to accelerate
years
our
now.
plans.
shit's
I have
crazy.
no doubt that the discovery of the
I
MPD
like
will prove
Beetlejuice.
vital to deciding the
Y'all
outcome
ever
of
see the
war.
cartoon Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I used to
haven't
watch
seen
the
that.
shit out of that.
Yeah, I like that one. That was one of my favorite cartoons. That was on Cartoon Network.
I don't remember that one, Cartoon Network.
What?
What the hell
Yeah,
just
dude,
happened?
Beetlejuice.
Oh, that better not be what I think.
So one of my favorite
This is mine
Cartoon
now.
Network
It has to be.
shows, Ed, Edd n
I'm holding it.
Oh yeah, dude, I fucking love that Ed and Eddie.
They could totally bring that back.
I know my future. You
I
prepare
found
the
it on
future.
something not too long ago. I forget what it was. Maybe like
Always
Voodoo or
remember to
something.
close your mouth when airborne.
I watched shit out of
No
it for a
runway
while,
flyby.
Can you imagine if they did
and then
an
it was
adult
gone.
version where they're grown up?
Ah, fuck that. I'd rather just see the young Ed and Eddie.
Like just a year later or something. Another grade.
No, just continue making them all the same age.
Didn't you have to get the same voice actors? I feel like if you aged them all a little bit, you get different voice actors.
Are you in a hurry to meet your doom?
As long as the concept's there, get them close
Maybe
enough.
Can you imagine a live action?
Be
of that?
fine.
Alone will not be enough
That'd be
to
weird.
defeat me.
I don't even know how that would work.
When they did it to the live
I suppose. Alright, y'all, we're gonna cut this episode here. Seems like a good spot.
Oh yeah.
Screams.
Deuces,
The
y'all.
incessant screams. They grow ever louder. To return Other Dempsey to Earth, we need the Death Ray. To control the Death Ray, we need the key. First, we bring Dempsey home. Then, we will do what must be done.
I know you can hear me, Richtofen, even if you choose not to respond. Though I do not understand how or